one from two avenues, but with a ton of good initiator util.
G2 want to fight on through. Trent has some util in hand and ready. Teleport behind just to distract Scuba. And 1-for-1 all he's going to get.
Right, let me try
on the flank.
fix things.
Baby Bay holding it down, but Mata is there. And NRG continue their advance. The Odin up from heaven, and it's like maybe G2 could get a little bit funky with it. Jogamo has given his team a chance, but 2 will survive on the round for NRG, and they'll take their first.
Those are the kind of protocols you're looking to see on a Corrode retake. You're trying to set up multiple avenues of approach to put pressure on the attackers, and G2, feeling that squeeze, decided to go for the fight into CT, which they weren't quite able to trade favorably out of. So it's NRG that stops that kind of G2 snowball of winning the bonus rounds that we've seen.
I've been holding your entire nation on their passports.
What happened in the first
NRG
two?
Also showing some flank looks is going to make G2 a little bit more mindful of what's going down in the mid rounds.
Nothing special.
And despite not using a ton of utility, Mata very early was walking into mid, maintain that space all around, so NRG had very fast rotations.
Mr. TMV, will you be watching the China match? Also glad to see you noticed my commitment during one of the Pacific Games for being
towards
here
elbow
for games.
of the A side. The ability not so wide, but certain areas of the map where it can absolutely carve a team apart. Here, just jumping over the paranoia and scaling into the site, and now lights up towards elbow. Sam gets the first kill and dodges on back, but that slowdown is brutal. Mata there good to hold his teammates out.
Mata wins them.
G2 have been stunted towards elbow.
They're stalled out here without great opportunities to pivot back. Look at how deep Ethan has walked up into mid as a contain.
There's no way out for G2. They have to own this site, but with 3 players towards spawn, that'll be no easy task.
NRG are very disciplined here. They're just holding together. They know G2 have to make the move.
The G2 are really starting to take their time. Ethan continuing to creep into mid, now joined up by Scuba, so Trent has to turn around and watch G2's back.
Reading time of using have an ad and then my internet dying. Yeah, that is true. I literally said have an ad and then my internet died at the exact moment.
And the more NRG continue to deny information, the more anxious G2 will be of
all
all
NRG
these
sunset.
angles. First start broken out, wall to go down. Jonah P can't get the
Play it
first
in the
kill,
last game.
and that could be critical for G2. Baby Bay holds the line.
Fucking trolling. Oh no, I wasn't thinking on the
It
team.
is just Jonah stuck behind this smoke without any real chance of playing into the round. NRG tie things up.
Against
G2 wait so long
right.
to go for any movement on
Okay,
that
we're
retake.
hopefully back.
Just sitting for 15
Sorry if you're on
seconds
YouTube
in
and I've had
CT
to
while
change the
players in mid
stream.
cleared everything out.
Sorry about
Doing
that.
so, G2
But my
started to
internet
try
just
and
fully
posture
died,
into
so I don't
slightly
really know
forward
what I
positions,
could've
try and
done,
find a
honestly.
fight. That ended up not totally going their
I don't know
way.
if it's a
And
maintenance
they're
thing.
just seeing
It's 2 a.m. They
that
just think
fight
no one's using it.
getting in front of the Waylay ultimate.
And that's a downside of it. Waylay ult versus something like Breach. It slows you down, but if you hit your one tap, you're still accurate.
Hello,
Yeah,
Carlos.
Sam can get that kill.
You feel that NRG have a real chance?
Always a guy that's
Yeah, I think if they
confident to take those
play,
aggressive lines.
if they play to
As
their
Waylay
best,
on this
then
map,
sure,
very
yeah.
often you are alone and you either get your
No,
kill
I have
or it goes
BT
very
in
wrong.
Well, this time maybe going a bit more wrong than right. Did get a shot with the Outlaw, but Jaw on 150 HP is only taken down to 10.
Why? I mean, RG2 fully
So
just
cycle
in
going
scrim
up.
mode. Why would you pick
And
a
a quick
tech
dash
side?
in for Jaw.
Yeah, a little double dash there, 10 HP, but manages to survive. There's a little
they have
spam
to
there
just be
going in
in.
from top mid.
All that
Full
pressure.
scrim, like we want the practice, we want the 12 attack rounds.
But check out B main.
No,
Scuba
we
on
share the
walk-up,
same
Trent
idea. This
holding
map
for
is
it.
attack side.
Already got the
I've talked
opener,
to
but that
Andrews
is
a lot
not
about
the
this.
timing you want to see. Knife comes
That
out.
attack is the
Scuba
better
gets
side on
his
this map.
And that's a spike. G2 are going to have to take time. As in main, they deal with Jojimo and NRG are starting to
don't
close the
agree.
walls in again.
I feel like
Yeah,
it's
we've seen
everybody
this,
against
even
me
back to
and
the
him in the
pistol,
world
NRG
against this
taking a
fucking
lot of
thing, man.
liberties in space. Here, both mains they've just full contacted into and punished G2 with.
Maybe they has a lurk, but he's going to be walking into 2 players here.
And again, the guns are not favoring G2 in the slightest. Sometimes you can get punished making these moves that NRG did for just contacting up into a team, especially on an eco round. But I think just a good read from NRG. We've seen previous matches of G2s where they do a lot of regrouping into each other in the mid rounds. And these mains can sometimes be light.
Lovely 4K for Scuba. He had a really great end to
Who
the
picked
season.
this?
I
Was
think
it
a
NRG's
slower
pick?
start for him and
Yeah, it
NRG
was
as a
because I just
whole.
said G2 pick
But
attack.
towards those last couple of games, I think especially in their match against Crew, Scuba was truly lights out. Finding his form is that mid-season addition, that rookie who joined this roster, alongside them bringing back Coach Bonkar.
Certainly been a glow up for NRG in this stage.
Oh, you're looking nice, Go. You're looking nice, bro.
Vibes in the camp sounding good as well to start
Okay,
things off. The
out
slight
for Mata.
edge for them. Mata has now purchased the operator.
G2 picks Sunset.
Again, NRG
Which again
only
was
get a
their
lot of space
permaban.
into mid.
This
G2
does feel
just
very
holding
we're in
out
full
B-main. They
scrim
wanna-
mode.
Wow.
Now
Let's
look
just
back
try and get better.
What's going on with that Viper's pit?
Got
Ooh,
forward
Viper's
from
pit in
Scuba.
mid. That's kind of a cool idea.
It's a lot of threat into G2 because there could be multiple players inside of that ready to pop out behind a KO flash. NRG have given really no information over.
Mata has an off.
Problem with this
Posted up on the line with these prowlers do such a good job dealing with
Is again,
ops on
you're gonna
closer
end up
angles,
in a-
especially into main. So
in
by
a
scouting that out, now G2 realize they
split.
want to avoid that area. That spike is
You're gonna
heading
end up
back
in a
over to B.
split
So all
problem
signs
where
are
you're gonna end up
pointing
with two
towards
people on
a
each side,
hard B
but
hit to
there is
come in
no
the
help
late
coming
round.
at all
There's two players
anytime
here for
soon
NRG, and they're
whatsoever
posturing up,
because
at
the
least
map
for
is so
Ethan.
big.
Yeah, Util just recycled. Ethan has a knife up, but
Right, there's no way you can.
could choose to use to scout that instead of taking the actual line. Now the nightfall to come on in. Saw him trying to buy some
They
distraction.
saturated it, but they never
Pulls
clear it afterwards.
Oh,
It's kinda
didn't
tough.
clear him
Crosshairs
and
towards him, and
didn't
it's good for the
the
first kill.
fucking
Som
fade
still boxed into
didn't
the
get
corner.
him.
He has Util on the choke point. I don't think G2 are really going anywhere.
It relies on Baby Bay finding something in mid.
These mid-round rotates have become a signature of G2 as of late. But you can already see NRG starting to rotate over 3 players into the A site. We're down to 25 seconds on the clock.
They're not going A. They want to go back B through mid. No,
I don't think
they
so.
can go either way.
Just leaving Baby Bay on the angle now. 3-on-3 on the A site. It is about to be
Wow.
a brawl with 15 seconds left. The lights come on from Mata. 10 seconds and
you have an
Pog with the
Odin.
Odin charges into his demise. It is all
You have an Odin. It's a
NRG
paper
on
thin
this
wall.
site. Baby Bay
Healy was
completely
his casting
offsides.
partner on the wall.
And in a
Good money
battle
to
of
time
time,
out
it's all
G2.
NRG.
This is exactly how you deal with a team like
mean,
G2.
again, I know they
It is
kinda want
always
the
trying to make
practice
these
here.
late round pivots. You have to stay proactive.
We're seeing
and
like
create
both
space in mid.
the good and the bad
And
of
the times
Waylay,
that
if you
Scuba
get what I
Chu
mean. Like we're
chose to
seeing the
play in
good
that area
and
were
the bad.
really
The
good.
good
Getting that
is
hit down
defense side.
early into the rounds.
The
And
bad
as
is
the
attack
pressure came in,
side.
Backing away, playing a bit safer, but still having full contain on that space and keeping that info high to have that fast rotate back to the other side.
I think even if you're just looking at the last 2 rounds, it's very clear that NRG are understanding how G2 like to play on a macro level.
I'm actually too nice, bro.
Getting the reads.
Gonna be hard. Don't stress about it, okay?
But again, I think if you're G2, you're just kind of chilling. You're not worried about anything too much. G2 trying to get MIBR to champs? Well, if they were trying to get MIBR to champs, they'd want to win. Because that's MIBR's best chance. Again, because if the final is G2 versus Sen, the only way MIBR don't get in is if Crew are 4th. So if you're an MIBR fan, you giga wanna get in here. What happened to the YouTube stream? The YouTube stream should be back up, I think. If any YouTube people want to say hello.
G2.
Sure.
It'll be Som taking first contact. He was successful earlier in this half, holding down into elbow. This time, perched on the higher line.
Smoked off.
Yeah, Trent just waiting for all these prowlers to try and disrupt an op if it was going to be there. The rest of G2 filter in behind Jogmo, ignoring elbow entirely. Instead playing towards yard, but there's still this Odin that has to be dealt with. This wall is going to be like bake or break, down to so little HP. And now the utility to come online on top of the spam. It is already 2 kills for NRG. Good luck planting the spike. I don't think that's going to happen.
No
He only
gimmicks allowed.
ignores us.
You are
No,
not
I
permitted to simply wall up
I
and
see
get the
you,
plant
nameless.
against NRG.
Yes,
Use
I
your
have seen the
utility
points difference
either.
between Sen,
Yeah,
G2
take
and
it
everyone
away.
else.
They'll recover a gun. Maybe try
It is
and
quite
make a
unbelievable, isn't
rotation
it?
back towards B and at least get a spike down here.
Except Mata with
That's not
the
a problem.
operator is.
The thing is,
still
I could
up
use
into
with this
top
being a
mid.
2-0,
It's a
so
close angle,
whoever
too.
wants to win map 1, if
I
they
would
want to
say
win map 2,
less than
I would be
1% chance that G2 can turn around and
more
deal
than
with this
willing
player.
for that.
They're hard clearing
Right.
it. Not quite.
Showing a
Crazy
live
though, Trent
shot
is
is
actually
your main
aware of that a little bit,
shot.
and yeah, the less than 1%
So-
chance is looking accurate. A 2-piece Ramada and a clean Anti-eco there for NRG.
Tell Shio to talk to me about the plant chat D&D.
Stage. I've been very impressed with how they're calling
love
these
I'm not aware.
I think Ethan, especially when he's playing roles like
asking you
Kakeo,
about
does a
that?
great job of
C-Snake, thanks for the 17 months.
round of his initiator
Someone
utility,
called
getting that information and
Chimal
figuring out exactly where he
Popoka.
needs to rotate his players. I think that's where NRG have looked their best.
Huh?
And I think they've also just stayed super flexible in how
You know
they're
who that is?
responding in these mid-rounds too. You know, early on they were testing a lot.
I think your pronunciation's booming me.
Yeah,
I
they're
won't say
pushing
no,
the
but I actually
extremities,
do know who it
punishing
is.
the lack of
But
an
it's
info
not like
senti
my
from
chat's moving
G2.
at a fucking light speed. They can ask me. I'm right here.
Gonna farm
Yeah, to be
some
fair, you
utility
can go
slurs
ask
go
Shio.
both ways.
Hunter's Fury
I'm
out
live,
for
guys.
Brock,
Hello.
though. One connection it looks like, and Mata dashes back into sight.
It was a cute idea off the orb tap. Throw that slow,
talk about
hope
it.
that you catch someone and
Do you play
kill him with the
D&D,
Sobol.
TND?
Didn't work
Yeah,
out
asked
though.
this before.
But now a repositioning
I
to mid
have
from
never
Mata.
really played D&D,
He actually
but
won't be
that's
able
not
to
to say
assist
that
in
I
the
wouldn't.
fight.
It's not like
Scoob
the
just to stall
fighting game
things out.
thing.
The snake bite
That
into
seems
lane.
like something that might appeal to me. I'm a
Som
fucking
coming
idiot.
in.
I did a
NRG will
fucking drama
regroup 3
degree.
players into back of sight.
What if I paid you $15
Great
to play the
paranoia,
fighting
that'll
game?
stall things for a moment.
G2 are just brute forcing their way in here, and it's not
we
working at all.
ruined,
3
bro.
for Som.
They are just falling
That's a
over,
little
bro.
bit too much.
Oh my
And now
goodness.
Mata going all the way from B main to A elbow. Snipes away Baby May, who's trying to slowly work his way in, regroup
360.
with Jonah.
Holy shit!
That's 360!
Wow.
Crazy.
Okay, show me that one again.
Was that actually a 360?
I saw a spin. We're gonna need to fact check it, but I'm pretty sure.
This would be some crazy propaganda out of you if it wasn't real.
There was some flourish. All right, let's see it.
First goal from Mata was
Okay, that
pretty
one's
easy. Mimi, I think you might be a propagandist.
I swear.
No, that was a 360,
If I'm making
100%.
it up, it's just because I'm really trying to sell the stocks of the rookie.
Good shots either way out of Mata. Him and Som both sitting at 9 kills apiece.
Replays, they'd never miss that shit.
Lying a little bit is fun.
They'd also show
Lying
like
on the
2 other
internet, no one's
shots that he
ever been
missed
punished for
by.
that before.
No. G2 back to the Stingers this round.
I
Energy
fucked
again.
up.
They found
On
great
Twitter, I
information with these
posted that, like,
forward contestants.
Yo,
in
I
mid.
wish that,
It's
you know,
important too,
America's
'cause it's a
replays
G2
like
classic
took a note
fake
from the
hit on
EMEA
TA
ones
side.
and we
They
were a
like
bit
to
more
send in
savage.
Jogamo to his death
And then like
oftentimes.
it low-key turned into like a,
thinking
yeah,
3
dude,
players
EMEA is
slips
just
towards
the
B.
best
Relay as
region.
he
Fuck
fakes
the
it
other
completely,
regions'
gets out,
replays.
and now they have a
Exactly.
freebie
Like,
site.
no, no, no,
Yeah,
no,
but
no,
Goose
no,
Hughes
no.
turns around, good awareness.
Good
from him.
Quavo, thanks for the
Allows
15.
Spider-Man to go down. It doesn't really look like there's the best ultimates to play with. Baby Way
He's gonna
will
have
get the pit.
Yeah, and he's gonna use it too.
Walk down into mid.
Any
Jogamo is
video
just playing
releases
the late
planned?
contain, and he could be absolutely
We'll see for
vital.
tomorrow. I'll
1 kill for
probably
him, and now
take the
3
day
members of NRG
He's
turn
the
around
ult
to
as
deal with
well.
him.
He's ripping this on Ethan.
This is a little bit bizarre.
What a
A lot to be
strange
spent
ult.
there, and it doesn't even look like Valen could play with that from main. So Valen tucks into the corner. Saw him to first clear, but will fall to that. Valen is there as well. Hold on,
Wow,
G2
Valen's
Stingers are absolutely in
stinger
play.
is
And now
just
Brock has to
next up.
face first into the pit. That won't work.
It's the
If
best in the
G2
world.
could make it,
Disaster
G2
round for
should
NRG.
convince
Scoob
Riot
to
to
try
make
and
a
hold
skin
things
to
in.
make Valen think he's always got a
2
stinger.
on
His
1,
headshot
but they're
accuracy
all
would be
around him.
100%.
There is
G2
one in the
got away
game.
with
It's
murder.
that fucking weird needler one.
The G2
Where every gun
eco
looks like a
round
fucking
fake.
Crazy.
Yeah, the little Halo needle
How
gun.
often do you see that one?
Yeah.
Energy
I never know
fully
who
Which
buffed.
I
Using a
still
gun.
stand by
Part of
is
the
a good
beauty of
stinger
them having
skin,
mid
but is the
control every
worst
round has
Vandal
been these
skin in the game.
fast rotates, getting
It's
ahead
that
of
one. It's,
G2.
Dog has it.
They try and head it off again. I think
That's the worst
even
Vandal
using the
skin in the
double
game?
dash on the way
Yeah,
to
a
get
good
into
stinger
the
using
skin.
it.
But it was all a
Terrible
perfect fake.
Vandal skin.
Why is it a terrible
The thing that
Vandal skin?
alarms me
Just doesn't-
somewhat
just
from
doesn't
NR
fit it.
so much from
Yeah.
NRG's side
But
is
it
that
is
yesterday
line
we
them
saw
off
G2
the
I don't
do the
think
exact
Vandal, I
same
think
play on
little
Sunset.
needles.
And
Yeah.
Jogamo
I think
be
Stinger
that
and think
late
little needles.
mid-contain. Get a backstab against 100 Thieves. Here it's that same look, and those players, while they walk down, didn't actually deal with him.
Also, I'm not a massive
So
fan
now
of
we
this
get our
one
look
that
at the
Jogamo's
slower
got either.
round for G2
Just
when they're
looks too
actually going to deal
strange,
with the problem of mid. Mata's here with his operator.
The stinger?
No,
Mata smokes, he'd have to
Jogamo's
take a big risk
rifle.
if he wants to fight.
This guy's crazy if he wants
I
to
gotta
peek
let
through
him go
that
back to
smoke.
it.
Would have a flash
It better
from
be a
top mid,
fucking
drone.
weird one and not a good
Doesn't
one.
wanna-
I'm gonna judge you.
Throw this gun away.
A-main is interesting as well. Baby Bay and Psalm on opposite ends of this smoke.
No, it's like one of the newer ones.
To refresh that one as Jonah enters the fray. And now an ultimate over to the B side. A bit of a fake
the water
again
one?
for G2. They're running the
Send Jogamo
same
to die.
fake
Oh,
effectively.
see.
Except this time
What
Psalm
a
is stuck
weird
here in
fake.
main. Only the 1-for-1.
But
I
that's
mean,
a
you have
sage
to
that
have your
dies, no
initiator there
res.
as well, at least. Like,
You got the wrong one.
And now into elbow. Brock is here.
Also,
It's just scattered from G2. They're
Ruthering
trying
Corrode.
maybe a bit too much.
bro. What the fuck?
Running
Yeah,
back-to-back
they're
looks of a
looking
similar idea. And 40 seconds left on the clock. NRG have swarmed the map, pushed through B main, locked down A-Link. think Brock the only one really under any amount of threat.
So one-man army, no help in sight.
He's been good here so far. Betrayed by his gun, but saved by his teammate.
Yeah, waits just long enough to get that help from Mata.
And now the rest of NRG can continue on forward. That spike out in the middle of nowhere. Babybay's been in this spot a couple of times. He's just the last guy up from G2. With no real hope of playing the round. That'll be 4 surviving from NRG.
That goes so well for
That's
NRG.
a single word in 3 rounds.
Getting a player into the
Yeah.
off-angle A main,
We're
playing up
literally
ahead of
just
their
talking about
smokes.
skins.
NRG do a really good job on this map of
I mean,
just
it's
being a
Corrode attack
nuisance
side where it
around
looks like a
every
team is
piece of their
trolling and they
smoke
have no
utility.
real
They're
way. I
oftentimes
mean, bro.
pre-smoking into their respective mains, walking someone into a weird position,
That's the
constantly
shit they're doing.
pressuring G2 and forcing them to use so much util to just re-clear the early
Second
part.
timeout. They're on second timeout. Yeah, and then G2 are picking that perma, man. That's like, I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. This is just a scrim. And they're kind of treating it like a scrim. Which is bad if you're a fan of any other team. Because if NRG win this, those other teams are in a lot of trouble. NRG qual? Yes, they do. They do, yeah. If they win this. NRG do qualify for champs if they win this, actually. Because Sen won the other game, yeah, they do. Because essentially what it would be is, it would mean that one of Sen or NRG has to go into the grand final. And NRG would then be third on points. So that would guarantee.
Mid, if you trade out
It would
favorably,
guarantee,
you get guns, you can res.
Either they have to win that
Like
game
that.
and then they're good, or then Sen make the grand
This
final
half
and then they're
starting
good
to
on
run
points.
away from G2. NRG
So yeah, it
to
would be
halt G2 a
NRG.
bit, but already committing the double dash from
And
Jogmo
then it would be
means they have
essentially
to
a
give
race.
up link control.
That lower
In
final,
previous rounds, they'd tend
unless
to play like this and quickly snap
G2
the other side as a fake. Here, G2 gets the space and holds on it for a moment.
were that
G2 ready to
were
pop
that
onto
team,
Scuba.
unless G2 made the lower final. If G2
Yeah,
make the
wait
lower
out this
final,
ball
then it's
cycle.
MIBR, unless.
But that's the only real utility
finish
over
four.
here. There's already been a snake bite burnt. So as a hunt comes in, and some
Crew
utility to push
finish
him
four.
back. And now NRG have moved
Oh,
2
wait,
players
what-
into
yeah,
the
what
site. It would be
happens if Crew
dangerous to
finish
continue
fourth and they
forward.
come third?
But his pinch in from top
No,
mid,
but they're still
Valen
ahead
dealt
of
with.
MIBR.
Jogmo a little bit late on the approach as well, but now his ultimates come into the 4.
Finish 4.
G2 try to make some
It's
kind
not
of headway
G2.
into the site.
Hold on, you might have cooked.
It's all for naught.
Wait.
As Trent eventually falls
G2
down,
bomb
2
out.
kills for Salmon and 8th for NRG.
NRG have a great
They don't fit. They
understanding
finish
of what
5th, 6th.
space
Crew
to give
4.
up at what times in the round. They feel that pressure in mid, and the
NRG
mid players very
3.
quickly condense into the site. Mata does so well to pick the timing
just
to
say fucking
clear the
left
player
2.
into mid, who was walking up there. And once he gets that kill, it's so much easier to isolate these players. I mean, that's what I'm talking about, the kill onto Valen.
And then Crew
And
would be
completely
ahead of
funnel
them.
them through that Viper util.
You're right. Wait, would they? They'd be tied. What's the head-to-head? Crew NRG.
I was surfing on the Sage wall.
So now last round of the half, and this has to be what G2 was discussing in that timeout.
Who's got the head-to-head?
Scuba stepped all the way up behind
A
his
wall
wall.
boost in mid.
1-1.
This is wild. NRG are
And it's
getting
on.
so
It's on
active
maps.
with it.
And then it's on
Forces
rounds.
a
Jogmo
double
to double
wall
dash
boost?
backwards.
Was it
Small
2-0? 2-1?
2 players on top of it.
Damn.
Leaf was spotted by the
NRG
jump peak,
has
and now
head-to-head
Bioff
on
clears
rounds.
it. Valen is down. That's one
I
half your
can't have
smokes
11
out of
crew.
the
It doesn't have to
equation
be
for
Lev. It could
G2.
be EG.
Jonah's got the op. He wants this res in mid, and he'll take his opportunity to do so.
Let's see.
So,
Op shot doesn't
if
connect.
NRG have the
Valen
head-to-head, then
survives.
they would go to champs in that scenario.
And at the same time, Som
So they
fell
would be
back
good
into
again.
main. Brock getting
In which
dinged
case
there
it
by
is.
Baby Bay. It's taking him down to
In which
20
case it
HP.
is a win
It's
in.
another fake for G2. Pressure B, they're ending A.
G2 love one thing, and it's disgusting.
Som.
Fakes on fakes. Except this time they've actually managed to kill
Big
over on
old
A.
fake with a
And Bada
work,
drops
to be
as
fair.
well.
And if
Valen
they get
just
to
leading
4
by
here again,
example.
you could be
Back from
absolutely
the dead,
fine.
so much impact from him.
A zombie for G2, and he's lethal with
Now
it.
he's seen that. I mean,
Brock
he's seen
dying
what
on
the
the
other
A
two
site,
players are,
that
so they
will
should
be
good here.
spike
They
planted
killed
for
that guy.
G2.
Seconds left.
Trent on a very late backstab.
And he's done some damage to Ethan as
Oh,
well.
and here's 2 sets of footsteps. So he takes his time. This allows G2 to look back into Link. Ethan waiting for him. Ethan still waiting for him. He's
Nice
there.
play
2 on
by
2 now
NRG.
as the pit for Scuba slips him into the site.
have to push
Right
through
on the
their
other
own
side,
kid.
and it's Corrode shoulder to shoulder. Scuba couldn't feel him. And
This
now
is shocking.
Ethan low. Players on both angles can't make a
Baby,
breakthrough.
he's fucking.
Baby Bay tries to equalize here in the final.
I do feel like the Baby Bay storyline has added quite a bit to G2, hasn't it? Like, instead of them just kind of running through Americas and just boringly kind of stomping everyone, it's nice to see them have a bit of adversity and go through a bit of a hero's journey.
I look a bit nervous.
8-4, I mean, this is still very winnable. This is exactly what happened to Lev yesterday against C9. 8-2 up, kind of dominating, incomplete control. Lose the last 2 rounds, in a lot of trouble. Bro, it's too... my eyes can't take that, like, level of fucking stimulus right now. It's actually too late for me. All these, like, quick jump cuts shit. We'll be watching it though. Don't worry. Game Changers Championship. When is the dates for Game Changers Championship? Normally in November, right? It's like October, November time, right? When is Ascension as well? They're gonna have to run Ascension right after Champs, no? Do you go to see family tomorrow or sleep in? Depends if you like them. What, Game Changers Pacific? What do you mean? Well, I'll watch the Game Changers Championship. I'm not sure. I won't have time to watch the individual ones, I don't think. Are RSL going to be way better than G2? Is that true? You think? I haven't kept up with America's Tier 2, to be fair. Yeah, I see a Game Changers Pacific is LAN in Bangkok. But I don't live in Bangkok. So to me, it's just another LAN. How do you become smart like me? Good question. About time someone fucking asked that, to be fair.
Half comes down to ruining Jonah's life.
And just overwhelming the site in its entirety. We got some nice music here to guide NRG into the B-bomb.
Honestly, that actually is a good
G2
question.
game
As an
on,
adult,
it's
how
gamer
do you get
replay. What
smarter? I mean, you spend less time on TikTok, I would say. Spend less time on social media.
Psalm takes down 2 for
Is this the
NRG.
game?
G2 slow to continue into the site. Things are getting very serious for them now as NRG
They seem a
roasts
little...
them back towards their spawn. Jonah P. say
Were the
to
players ready to play?
highlight to lead the half now.
This is reminding me of the
Nowhere
C9
left to go.
KC game here from G2.
Nice right click from him, but it's 3 on the round for Psalm.
NRG just ruined them there, showing the pace
I
that
mean
you
Liquid.
can play.
Did I say C9?
With this
I meant Liquid. Do you
almost
know the
double
Liquid
dive
KC game where they
competition,
played quite
the TP
loose?
with the Waylay fighting forward. And it wasn't just taking that
Yes,
side,
I
it was
do.
making
I do.
the instant
It seems the
decision
same way, you
from
think?
pre-round that they were
Yeah,
gonna
well,
fight into
G2, they're
CT
just kinda,
and
you
take
know,
that space in elbow.
they're just kinda
And
doing
that
what
was the fight
vibing.
that goes so well.
You know,
G2,
oh.
I think, wasn't fully prepared how
Swing it.
quickly and how many players were going to be here for NRG.
They'll
But
be
in
down.
Tom's
How could they
post
be
round,
prepared,
they seem
right?
like nervous and like,
Together, boys. Win this round.
let's lock in, guys. Let's lock in.
on, bro.
Like, it's not like Nats where he was like, oh no, I died, haha.
How are you going to be prepared when you're getting chilled out by the lo-fi hip-hop beats? G2 with a false sense of security. NRG choosing to group up for the most part. It'll be Scuba playing with that solo sheriff into main while the rest of the team keeps things locked in here on the anti-eco. Gonna face together and work through Link.
Since Wonka rejoined the team, NRG, I've noticed him loved having the set retake rounds, or sorry, I should say the set execute rounds. Find the site they
Why
like.
couldn't
They're
you watch
so
that
willing to
last
send
time?
it, but that's a little silly.
Wow.
The
What?
Classics have 2 kills.
The G2 Classics aren't also supposed to be a thing. They've already got Sheriffs, they've got Stingers, so yeah, okay, NRG, let's tighten things up. Let's knock these guys down.
Oh, how have they not got a kill from it?
Scuba was trying to make it sound easy, like you just send them to the lower bracket,
Oh,
no
Brown
problem.
Bullet.
These Classics are actually
Almost
putting
on
some
the ace.
serious hurt onto
How
G2.
ace? Bro,
And
Psalm.
Psalm
How many
is gonna
aces does
seal
Ethan
the
have?
ace.
Probably not many.
Goofy round.
He's
Looks like it was
Despicable.
going to be clean for NRG, then it turns into an Ethan near ace.
Then in the
Like, it's
shithouse
yoinked by
midfielder
Psalm,
Roy
just laughing
Kent and
it
the
off,
knobhead
though.
striker Jamie
Well, of course
Tarr.
he's laughing it
I mean,
off.
that is quite.
See
Don't you think
Ethan?
that's funny though,
I
Nick?
doubt he's laughing.
Like as a
Firing into
football
the
fan.
ladder.
Psalm's like,
And
I
you know
gotta
that
get my
like the
30.
clueless Americans just
Your ace
think it's
doesn't
normal
matter.
I think he's
names.
just happy to have 10 rounds.
I mean, NRG are crushing G2 right now. Ethan round, another Ethan round.
He's happy.
Okay.
I think that's what that means.
The
at
verdict in, he's feeling just
We're
fine.
going quick again. It's an A-pop. NRG, they love the executes.
It's fucking Donald Trump
G2.
impression.
Why is
Huddling
Mimi
away
doing
to
her
back
fucking
side.
Why is
Donald
he
Trump
doing that?
impression?
I don't really know. Jugmo
On
Valve actually
Onikas,
abandoned
they
this
love
entirely,
the
waiting for
executes.
They
Trent to
love
join
the
them back towards
executes
spawn.
NRG. I know
Joel
them
only gonna see
personally.
the single player.
Great guy.
G2 making
Loves
quick
an
way
A
into the
exec.
site. NRG
The Ethan
retreating
guy can't
away
hit an
from the
ace.
site.
Don't blame
This
him.
utility means nothing. Now snap back from Jogmo. Leaves Mod a little bit too far forward, so he dodges backwards. More utility to be traded out, but he's still taking these lines. G2 have maybe gone a little bit too quick.
Oh, look at that
And they've
smoke.
been
That's
slowed down
cancer.
for now. Jonah P places the ball instantly broken.
Bless
As
you.
they move on forward. Now
Thank
Baby
you.
Bay comes in from
Holy.
the back. 1 kill for
Oh,
him.
nice
Makes that
Baby
2.
Bay.
Here is G2
Baby lurking,
to take
babe.
He's
their
fucking-
round, but it's not without some casualties.
That is a better reaction from G2, though, in comparison to something like the pistol round, where they completely rushed in to get space in elbow. There's 3 players holding
They
together.
execute I mean, that,
backside,
we've only seen 3
waiting for
rounds, so
NRG to
I'll
swing
tell you
into
more
them.
about
And once
NRG's attack
everyone is
side
there
when
and
I...
ready, that's when they're
I've seen a
fighting
bit
up,
more.
using the Sage Hook, using all of their utility in a
But
very coordinated way.
the-
Get carried away
That defense side
by
was
the
fine. I
pace
mean, I
that
thought
NRG
that,
wants to
again,
play with.
G2 I don't think played it very well.
NRG maybe
But
getting
again,
a
I
bit
think
caught
playing
out there,
solo
not having
Wele is kind of
much
trolling
pressure
the
coming
effect
into
side. I don't
elbow.
think you really ever have a
They can
chance.
actually pinch into the site as
I think if you're going to play solo
Wele,
Wele, you might as well just play solo Euro.
NRG buying up into the round. Outlaw in Ethan's
I know about the signs.
Only a
God,
couple of
people,
light
if
armors
people
on the
had
other
no
side.
idea what was going on, people would be like, what is this guy's community on about?
Quick
Just
start to
constantly
mid
talking
for
about
NRG.
signs. Signs of what?
Jogmo got pinged
Are they
up
like
by
all
the KO knife, so
conspiracy nuts?
decides not to challenge the angle.
You see how far forward Valen has to play on this angle. This Viper Wall pretty much only to threaten a lurk through in the late round.
Yeah, not so useful when it comes to holding on the A site, as a lot of other Viper walls will be. But in terms of
I
demanding
prefer
the
Twitch or
attention of
YouTube?
multiple players to defend
If
the
I was
lurks
watching
like
a
you're talking
stream-
about, he's very
Especially with a
effective.
no info sentinel comp.
Yeah, punishes
Probably
when
prefer
G2
to
are
watch
rocking.
it on YouTube,
But now,
yeah.
2 players into top of
nice.
mid. Mata will be dropped by Trent. And now where do NRG really go? They don't have players in B main, so they
I'm
move back
gambling
into
on
the lurk. As previously mentioned, Scuba rejoins with the rest of the team.
G2 don't really want to fight this one too far forward.
I don't
Haywalt
know.
still stunning them out. Valen just sitting in this smoke.
Valen waiting for his opportunity here. Spike will be planted and now slips around the other side. Hearing the drone, that's 1 kill for the IGL. Make it 2. G2 already here. Into it all, and now the paranoia. G2
Well,
demolish
that was
NRG on
nice
the
by
retake.
G2.
And it's all through the eyes of Valen.
And it's such a
Spike's
different
down.
round.
Why do we
In
need
the
to- why do we
previous
need to
retake
drone there?
on
What
A,
extra
it was all about
information do you need at
patience,
that
taking
point?
their time to group up in spawn. In this one, it's Valen taking an opportunity in that attacking smoke. And the way that NRG wants to play their post plants is almost fully offsite. They want to get in quick with the waylay, get a plant, and play more so in
208
courtyard
map
than
one.
deep in the site. But you see that smoke to the right of Valen as he's getting those kills.
This goes
It
a
means
full
that the
3 again.
gap
We're going to
between
be
the
talking
attackers and
half
the
4.
defenders is very small. And
Wait, no, we're
gives that
halfway through map
opportunity
1.
for Valen to make his play.
No, yeah, we are. We're talking half 4. Fuck me. They picked attack so they could get more... No, but genuinely, I do think they picked attack so they could just practice it more. Like, legit, I think that's actually correct. Oh, look who it is, a young Nova Scotia. Finally decides to turn up. I don't watch Americas. To be honest, I'm surprised you're showing your face after your team Heretics got embarrassed today. Say you don't watch Americas, I mean you're here right now. It was an off day. X'd out.
If that first idea gets stalled out, oftentimes they're left hoping for a bit
keep
more
doing this
massive of a
A-wall.
pivot. Here's that mid open again.
Yeah, and the ultimate into back spawn out of
And he's
Psalm.
sticking it.
He's going all the way through. Baby Bay has no idea. This round really is on Psalm
Timing.
to break open an opportunity.
Psalm's not looking.
He's not looking the right direction. So Baby Bay gets that kill. NRG just now breaking down a
that's that
Sage while they
rifle
have to
as
go
well.
back into mid and deal with the potential flank. But G2 have swarmed the map in its entirety.
And yeah, Jaw walking all the way out. They are encircled here for NRG. And they don't even have a path forward. Another slow, ready to go for Jonah.
Jogma's slowly clearing everything
NRG
else
run
out
the
in spawn
stingers.
as well.
We're hoping to just get a
deep
quick
mid.
plant and play a post from the close angles. Now I have to actually fall away. We're running through spawn straight into Jogamo. If you run
They
into
tap,
mid, well,
they
Baby
realize
Bay is
that
going to
they're
be
in
there
trouble.
too.
They
So
actually stick it this time.
Ethan's going to accept a
That's a 5v3.
unfortunate plant and try and play things out here, even with G2 already swarming into the site. Nade goes down, Brock gets the
Not able
first,
to
but
win that really.
here is Valen and the rest of G2. And that gap, which at the half was so big, is now starting to close down and down and down.
G2 continue to show how good they are when they get to slow the game down, play their
Okay.
contain, and set up for the
Was it
retake that they
10-7?
want to play.
I mean,
This
this
timing
was
in
a
mid
little
was
unfortunate.
really weird though. For some, you don't normally expect a team who's not playing, someone like a Chamber who has a get out of jail or even a Yoru to play that hyper committed angle.
You fool, you don't understand that Baby Bay is still playing Chamber, even on the Viper. He'll take all the
Maybe
off
they have
angles.
Viper Spit here if he wants to use it. I think this is a good time to use it, to be honest. Full gun round.
Baby Bay, I caught up with him last night. He was saying that he doesn't know if he'll be able to show his face if he beats NRG. He was doing the pod with them all year long. Really
It's a fast grip again though.
Mod up into it. Baby Bay
That's
strikes
fine,
first
Baby Bay
again. The
just
mid
gets
lurk dealt with.
Either spam or
But it's
something.
like when you're
Losing
losing
the
your mid lane, it's
Baby
so
Bay,
hard to
man.
get anything done. G2 is just facing them and containing them for all of this round.
And now a Hunter's Fury sent out from Brock in main, not connecting onto anything.
Interesting.
Every single shot threads the needle.
We're Hunter's
Sage
Fury.
wall,
We don't even have any.
Sage wall. This is a perfect
space to
funnel.
plan off of it
Four-player
yet.
Crossfire CT.
And look at the flank from Jogamo as well. He sprinted through B. He's now in A. And Brock with the reload.
They're playing with the Odin, but then they're not really
Short-lived.
planting for the Odin either. So I don't know what the point of
nowhere
Brock
to go. They can't go back to
doing
main.
all
They
this
have
is.
to hold their ground on site. Trying to waste some time for Mata to go on the flank, but it's too little too late. G2 are still moving forward. Some would need multiple kills, and not even
Not
the one.
planted for him.
Yeah, what a
Brings in a
confusing
spike, not
I'm
even
not ready for
remotely
it. Well,
planted for Mata.
NRG on attack.
Forces him into the operator. And again,
Don't
it's around
love
for
these
Brock's
G2.
fast
not
pops,
helping.
but this is where
Time for a
NRG
pivot
struggles
for
Sometimes.
NRG.
Take
sometimes.
mid,
They've been
but he's
trying
also,
the same
like-
A exec multiple rounds in a row.
No one's
But the
acting on the
issue with
people
way
of the
that they're
plan,
playing
and
is
also the
they
plan's
never
not really set
actually
up for
take
him
over
either.
control.
So like,
They're on Jonah's.
what's Brock's role
That's
in
like
all
the
this?
third time in a row NRG have just been killed in mid. It was a Trent spam shot through mid 3 rounds in a row.
Mid-round.
The round before it was Baby Bay
Yep.
seeing the gun and shooting the side, and then there it's spam.
Hey! What are we doing, Scuba Steve?
Honestly, similar thoughts over here. If you lose your mid lurk, you run out of options.
So they
That's
go in
4
light
A
shields and
retakes
just
pretty
gonna
much.
try and keep
Chain it
constantly
together.
dying.
Yeah, you hate it when your mid lurk is taken out by your podcast
That is
host.
one of all.
And now it'll actually be Mata
Alan
challenged
used
to
Draw it so
Paranoid.
aggro
Space
walking
early.
down B.
I mean, he's been unchallenged here so many times in a row. Finally, Mata's holding the line, and that'll shut it down. But
Finally, they
NRG
shut down Joe doing that.
quickly playing off of that to zip over into A. Not seeing a player in elbow. Maybe heard a Sage Wall go down. Jonah's been loving
Viper's
these
pit
deep
B.
Sage Walls to A.
Late pit in B main should force NRG to change their mind about heading that way.
They are making plenty of noise. Valen hears it all. He can call exactly what he wants, and he wants assistance from Jonah P. Up in the smoke. Top
Oh
man
my
lines him
God.
up! Valen
Jonah also gets one
eviscerates
out now.
NRG. Claims
Oh,
ownership
no.
of the spike. NRG have nowhere to go.
Som alone in main, Scuba overwhelmed in mid. Trying to find some kind of pick, but there's too many players watching this angle. So much damage already taken.
It's tough. Scuba slicing his angles nicely there. Gets a headshot through the wall, but it's not a kill. Just barely misses against Jonah. Any of those go his way, maybe he has a chance, but it'll just be a save for Som.
He's had a great map, but knows this one's impossible. So yet again, G2 just
10-9.
win
Not
out
looking good.
completely in getting a pick in mid. That round it's not picking the lurk,
I
but it's
mean,
Valent
I don't love
getting
the call.
so
I
much
don't love
information on that
stomping
forward angle
around.
and finding
You know
out
you've
to
got
himself.
one guy
You
to
know the
beat,
G2
essentially.
are always so good
Never
on
If
the
the
doubt
Viper's
is
defensive
spitting
side.
something
B main,
not
This
cause
was
I
very similar
like
to
them,
NRG
but
versus Crew
because
last
it's
week,
against
where
energy.
their
and they
defense
just like
absolutely
stomp,
lights
tell
up,
you
but
where
they
they're
couldn't
going.
win
Like,
around on
why not
attack.
And it
walk
was
in
the
that
same issue,
spot? I
right?
don't
They
really
have a
get.
great read to start, ripping these 4 hits, having their lurk, get a ton
Really
of
get
space in
stomping
mid.
it. Like, why
Then
do
your
we
lurk
have to
starts
do
to
that
get
fast,
flushed.
right?
Your
Like, actually, the
opponents start
rounds
to figure out
slowing
how to
down
play
for
the
you is good
retake,
because
and
they're just gonna,
now
you know
we're
where they're gonna
searching
end
for a
up, right?
plan
Like
B.
when they put this Viper
Plan
spit
B's
here
gonna
and they've
come
only
around.
got 4 players alive.
Hero guns on
You
Som
know you're
and
gonna end up
Mata.
in 1-1.
I will say to NRG's credit, I genuinely think they have just gotten
1-1, right? And these two might
unfairly
look this way.
unlucky
They
in
might
mid.
push
thing
this, but
G2
That last round
scrimmed
they got owned by
you know what I
Valent,
mean?
but
Like,
the 3 before that,
why would you need to
crazy
speed
spam.
that
They're
up?
just
It
gonna
just
rip
doesn't
it
make
off here.
sense.
Execute onto B, try and get a Viper spit in the post.
We'll see how much they want to spend to stop this from being just a tie for them. Mata blinded up into sight, taken down, doesn't even have the chance to snap back. This is not going well for NRG. Finally, the supporting staff shows up. Okay, Scuba. Making a play out of this yet. And Trent knows he needs to go in. Jonah P's got an operator. Yes, he has a res, but Trent has to open this side up.
And this timing is really fast, though. He's walking all the way around.
The main player isn't looking at him. But Brock has a high angle on site. Now the res to distract NRG. As Trent into the site, that's a kill for him. Brock couldn't see it either. A Nightfall too. So Ethan tries to hold things down for main. Still in a good position for him. Still the pit to distract, to delay G2. But with Ethan falling into main, without a pit for Scuba to play on, 12 bullets left in the chamber. Down to a classic, Jonah P sticking. Jonah P sticking all the way. Scuba, you have to get in there.
Oh my God!
The
Wow.
first shot takes the second.
Insanity.
It's down
Insane.
to the wire, but NRG win the round.
Just in the nick of time.
Ooh, that right click betraying him for a moment. Had a heady, but
that
not the
second
double.
shot, it could not have come any sooner. He lost that fight in mid. For so many rounds now, gets to be with the team on an execute. And what incredible impact he had.
I think Jonah's just Iron Man here, tanking. It wasn't even a miss. I think
Just took 2 dinks.
crazy.
Josh not too happy with that one. It's a thrifty round to switch this momentum up.
And it was just the Viper's pit spent.
Risky with a Vandal.
G2 play passive in mid, pick up the
So
operator
now
on
fast
Jonah.
B split.
This time, Valent
Up
doesn't
weight
get a
layout.
lucky shot. So he'll have to come down to his marksmanship again. Blinded up, and he gets them again.
You're kidding me, man.
Win!
Dude, what the
Dominates the mid space. Always good for 2. And that spike is alone. Scuba has to charge forward by himself. So his teammates in main will open it up with the teleport in.
This game's
Smoke
like
for heaven.
started off
G2
so
playing
weird and
numbers.
become a kind of a banger.
But this is a round we've seen before. G2 play back, they're up a man in a retake. How do NRG navigate their way out of this one?
They have-
Some on an off angle.
They have to stop them at the choke. It's all together for NRG. Som and Brock, util out in hand. That
Why
could
are
be
they
everything.
so loud?
Jogma
I was
waiting.
about to say the same thing. There's so
Utility
much
to come
info
on
given
through.
away.
Jonah from
Of a
above.
one
Why are you, why is
No
Som
flexing
making
from Evan,
noise of
it's
like,
G2
hey guys,
around.
we're about to push elbow. Hello,
How does
hello,
Som keep doing this?
stomp, stomp,
Round
stomp,
after round.
clunk, clunk,
Crazy.
clunk.
He's full blinded there, by the way.
Yeah, gotta see that one again. But for G2, every time they're seemingly getting these gifts. Paranoia up,
Oh.
barely sees the first, flicks
Oh,
over
again,
for the
has he done
second.
that? That's insane.
And the timing on the smoke fade as well is brutal. Jonah getting impacted that off in heaven.
Backside. Nice. Ooh. Legs. You dancing on them, bro.
Timeout.
It was a good
Oh man. Okay, 11-10. Their money should be pretty bad here, NRG as well. So this should be 11-11. How old is Baby Bay? He must be 30, early 30s. Okay, yeah, the money is pretty atrocious. Scuba with their one gun.
NRG have 5 players headed into main. It will be Light from them, Scuba, the sole rifle for the team.
Not younger than me.
3 players here for G2. A lot of this round just matters on who Mata can hit with the ult and if he can get an opener.
He's had that ult for the last 2 rounds, hasn't decided to use it just yet. And, well, Jaw is synonymous with the shorty. Tucked into elbow as Mata dives on into the site. Hasn't found anything just yet. Valen just playing on the other side of it. Now, that ulti unlocked. Valen tries to dodge away. Jogmo, the first victim from NRG side. NRG are rolling over the site. What just happened?
I'm submitting my invoice. They're running it down, and now this is an ult on the retake for G2.
It's time to collect. NRG pick up some guns.
Doing it this way would be fucking...
In a similar situation with the op here.
So sad.
It'll be the other player next to Jonah that has to get something done. Baby Bay to lead this retake effort. G2 already lost 1 eco round. Now they've lost a second. This would be a 12-10 game for G2 if not for these thrifties. And it's NRG that bring themselves to map point.
Excellent work out of them. Again, choosing not to use the ult off the rip, Mana instead using it to fight forward into CT. And that's a difference maker. In the past, they've only fought for the first part of this site. Here, they save enough util to have a strong fight for backside and kill the players who are staging to go into a retake.
Josh is not happy with that outcome. And NRG are just going to run it back once more. This time a different setup for G2. Jonah on this side of the map, and that is a ult just straight where he started from Som to create the threat. All of these G2 players are turning around to deal with spawn, and it's at that time that Mata sprints forward into the A site. The wall and yard already broken. NRG are here.
Good slow orb though. That gives G2 a bit of space.
Aggressive line.
They've got 3 players ready to get into the site. But Jogmo a mile away with the ultimate in hand.
It's going to be a 5-on-5 through CT for this game.
It will be a mess. Brock unlocks the Hunter's Fury with the spike plant, and NRG are
so
fighting
far forward.
Distraction and teleports all around the opposite sides.
Hello?
A
He
1-1
died.
to start it off, and NRG are backing away. Som has been crushing all day long, and now he's right up into the thick of it. G2 are reloading guns while their teammates are going out and dying. They are stopped
Oh my God, he got one.
And Som on the other side. It is now a 1-on-1.
Baby Bay.
Baby Bay and Scuba. Baby Bay to try and keep his team in it.
No.
Hasn't stuck the spike. That's not enough time, my friend. It's way too late. He tries to get on, but it's just not going to be there. Drake can't do it. NRG take Corrode.
Off of a thrifty
If you're
round.
gonna check that much, you may as well just fucking stick to half.
They do it by a matter.
All good. Hindsight type shit.
Not ideal. Not ideal. I mean, the problem that they had there was Jorgmo died, and he was that whole fucking route back in with the Waylay ult, and he just fucking died before using it, which is just unacceptable. Okay, NRG win map 1. Could they beat G2 on their perma? And as I say, this is for champs. I think the comp needs to change for G2. I don't think the Waylay is gonna work here, to be honest. Solo Waylay, it just doesn't have enough on attack. Just don't have enough good options. Their attack side really wasn't great, to be fair. But then they could have won this map. I mean, they just lost these 2 thrifties. I checked and I'm pretty sure Crew have head-to-head on rounds by 1 round. Okay, I mean, I'll check it right now. NRG versus Crew. So they won 2-1. And they lost 2-1. So, in this game, Crew are up 5-2. They're up 8 in that game. In this one, so it's +8 for Crew. +15. And then that's 14. So yeah, I think Crew have it by 1 round. Five, 11, 8, 15, 9, 1. Wow, so Crew have the round diff by +1. So technically, NRG would not be in if they won this game. They would very specifically would have to finish 3rd and Crew 4th to not make it. With a grand final that is someone else. So if NRG win this game, the only way they don't make it. So this would have to be Sen versus like C9 with NRG and Crew. And if this happened, the teams would be G2, Sen, C9, and Crew. Why not? Because if this happens, if Crew finish here and NRG finish here, they would both be on the exact same points, and Crew would have the head-to-head by 1 round. So that's the only way they would not get in after winning this. So that's the one scenario. I mean, it does also require, like, you know, a C9 or someone, you know, going on this run. Can that round head-to-head change? No, not if NRG win this game. Because again, Crew would have to, like, because then, like, if Crew made it to the lower final, Crew would just be above NRG anyway. But actually then, if Crew beat them, if Crew were this team, then they would be back in. That's a weird one. Yeah, so if Crew got here, if this was Crew versus whoever and Crew won and NRG were here, then yeah, then NRG would be back in. That's a strange way of thinking about it. So if Lev beat Crew, NRG qualify for champs. Yeah. Yeah, well, assuming they win this game. They haven't not won this game yet. You might not realize. But they actually haven't quite managed to win yet. Can NRG and Lev make it? Yeah. NRG finish here. Lev finish here. Sen. And doesn't matter what else happens. Or they could both finish top 2. No, but they would make it if this was the case as well. Because NRG would be 3rd on points. How does C9 qual? Yeah, they're in this same spot of, like, 3rd place is probably good, but not necessarily guaranteed. Although, again, is it now with this? It would depend on the head-to-head with Crew. Go on, let me just quickly check the head-to-head here with Crew. You played Crew. They have not played Crew, so it would depend on stage 2 points. So that means that finishing third would be good for them. So yeah, third should be good for C9. How many points for win? You don't get points for winning, you get points for finishing in the top 4. That's why it's like very specific. So, oh yeah, they would just play each other here. So yeah, that would be the tiebreaker, wouldn't it? If Crew were to finish 4th, they would have to play C9. So whoever won this game would be in. But yeah, Cloud9, if they win 2 games on the bounce, they're good. And again, NRG in almost every scenario, I mean, it very specifically, literally very specifically, Crew have to finish 4th for NRG to not make it. And they have to finish 3rd. So it would be like...
Their map pick of Corrode unfortunately did not go away. Going to your map pick of Sunset.
Imagine if they did know on one round.
NRG on Sunset and bring it to a map 3.
Honestly, we just got to believe that we can do it, you know? I mean, we knew this was going to be a hard map. It's their map pick. They had the benefit of like watching us a little bit. We showed a lot of Corrode throughout this stage, so it's a little bit hard to like try to iterate on that. Fortunately, Sunset's something that we've been keeping it's a little bit of a secret. We're just like, we've been wanting to show this, but like finally we got a chance, and I think we'll have a good map 2.
Best luck on map 2.
He sounded confident.
Honestly,
there.
I'm surprised
Very confident.
at the first thing Josh.
Oh man, please. I'm not sure I can make it to half 4, man. Can I? This is what I needed G2 to just lock in like they did yesterday and win. Half 4. So late. It's more or less boring than the C9 Icebox comp. What, Sunset? Oh, I think high-key NRG can win this with anything, to be honest. Especially if G2 are just playing in that looser style. Oh. And we saw G2 absolutely wreck 100 Thieves on this map. Will we see it again? Is Icebox kind of bad? I mean, you could answer that question throughout pretty much all of the past year and a half, and the answer would kind of be yes. Oh, fucking hell, taking a break. NRG are better than 100 Thieves. I mean, I don't doubt that. That's not up for debate, really. Am I watching Billy vs CDG? Absolutely fucking not. Is it 2 AM? It's 2:30, yeah. It's 2:30. God, I need these maps to be fast. Why do they do this little break? I don't really understand. Wake up. Think I should pour this water on my head? I'm not going to. I'm not going to. I'll watch China Grand Final. Honestly, probably not. Probably not. Because I'd rather watch America's games that matter. Like, the Grand Finals don't mean shit. It is literally a full seeding game. I really lean into the stage. I mean, obviously with the buff, could be pretty good. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm now rooting for NRG. Honestly, I was kind of rooting for NRG anyway, to be honest. Because I like it. I think NRG are a fairly fun team to root for. I don't have anything against NRG. And it would be better for Americas if they have a third team that is at least somewhat competitive. You know what I mean? I'm still not in love with NRG's attack side calling, to be honest. NRG seem like the kind of team that will win one game at champs and go out in group stage, though. That's the problem. They've got that vibe. Okay, they do have some on Omen. That's a good start. No, they're not playing the new patch yet.
A lot of thrifties to, I think, 100 Thieves as well in that previous game. So
start the game,
sure
please.
that up.
That's a weakness to be looking at. Now, for NRG, we talked a lot about, you know, G2's
I'm actually gonna have to fucking...
NRG are playing the Neon Breach. Tons of options to take early fights to G2. I feel like they've got more fighting utility even just up front than G2 have.
For sure. You have 2 line control abilities to set Hada up with the Paranoia on Sam and the stun on Ethan. Those are fantastic at locking down either mains, building up trap plays, going for hits into the mid rounds. You get some of the most creativity for defensive aggression when you're running this attack comp.
Very tired. I mean, I barely slept last night. I genuinely think I slept about 3 hours last night.
On into Sunset. NRG
Even
leading
though I was
this
so
series.
tired.
And really, to me, it was Psalm that dominated throughout the first map, especially in the first half on NRG's defense. Was so consistent, stuffing G2's
Why?
plays.
I don't know. I just couldn't sleep. Couldn't sleep, and then I just fucking, I've gotten used to waking up at, like, my body's just gotten used to waking up at like 9.
NRG aren't really playing off of it, instead sending 3 players into a walk-in mid where Baby Bay is waiting for him. First kill for him, and now G2 start to heat up into the Cypher, expecting it to be light on this side. But Ethan is here, and NRG have rotated quickly on forward. And Scuba getting this first kill has given his team a lifeline into the round.
I need
a second
NRG
kill
to
for
send me to
Ethan.
bed.
As more and more NRG jerseys.
I'm sorry, we're going to map 3.
Baby Bay
I
still
apologize.
fairly isolated away from his teammate.
Breach code is not going to do
have
shit
time
as well.
to slow things down. You can either re-hit or threaten to pivot away. But then
Make
you
me a
want to walk
TNV
up
offer.
and
Go
get
ahead.
info here.
NRG so consistently stepping into the empty space, but this time Trent is waiting for it. He whiffs.
Let's go. NRG.
So NRG take the pistol.
NRG win.
That is a hard
by
for
more
Trent
than
to lose
3
out on
rounds.
that one. Such a rare whiff from him.
And it's been a tough start to the day for him.
Wow.
Poor performance by
why
his
did you have
standards
to
back
accept
on
it? You're always wrong.
Corrode. And now that pistol
Wait,
could be
what?
living
I
in
was
his
right
mind.
today. I've been right
That's
so many
after
times.
Baby gets that lovely opener into mid. NRG are just so
I
fast on
petted
these
NRG in this
rotations.
matchup.
Find just enough time from their side. But there were 3 players that started on the whole other side of the map, running over, in position to trade out and win that one.
I mean, no.
Bit of a blow to the confidence of G2. As NRG now get to buy up into the round using full Cypher utility in mid. Even
Again, C9, I mean,
this
isn't good for C9, though. NRG winning this isn't great because that does mean you'll probably have to face G2.
You know that G2 like to play for the early mid space, try and hunt down a lot of these trips. And it allows NRG to
you can beat them.
even set up some traps off of them when Ethan's stun comes back off cooldown.
Like a weak crap
pretty
G2.
quick up here, walking all the way out into top mid.
I don't love their chances.
Just waiting for
NRG
NRG to come back onto the angle. I think good ante from NRG so far. Ethan getting into smoke, that's a bit too much.
Oh, God.
Wasn't expecting Baby Bay to be there already, and now with a jump to get across and the stun. Here comes Jogmo playing beautifully off of the Paranoia. It is just Scuba and Psalm on site. And now with pressure coming in from Boba, 3 players into market. These 2 players have to hold the line for the flank to come in. Mata there, 2 players swing across him, and he only gets the 2.
Nice, so
That does leave NRG up a man. But Jonas found a gun.
Guardian.
But he's so low. Love the heal in 15, but that doesn't bring you that much. And these are 2 healthy NRG players ready to just play this one together and overwhelm him. He needs perfection. 2 one-taps if he wants to win.
It would have to be precise. Already giving him a spot.
Oh my heavens.
Christ.
He walks
It's
a bit
so
away. Calm. So patient. Jonah now ready for it.
Oh my lord.
So I'm dying. I'm going to
What
die.
the hell?
I'm going to die
He
of
said he
sleep
needed to be precise,
deprivation.
but that was perfection.
I'm going to actually die.
A shot on a player midair.
Takes him to class. The
Why don't you just do a sleep
professor
stream?
takes a thrifty back for the team. He was the only guy that
I'm
survived this
gonna
fight
die.
against Mata,
Help
and
me.
yet it's Mata's guardian in his hands.
I'm gonna die. Jonah B's
Saw him
gonna
out
kill
of
me.
the sky and blow him a little kiss on the way out.
Have you ever done a sleep stream in your life?
I'm still.
Have I ever
thinking
done
about
what?
it.
Yeah.
A sleep stream.
What a clutch.
No, not at all. I'm not weird.
NRG. 4 players dodged.
But why
the
is that
Hawk,
weird?
now
Is that not never
going
meta
into
in
mid.
Valorant co-stream land?
Ball line to stall
I don't
out.
think
Now
so.
Mata slipping down into mid. 1 for 1.
I don't know. You'd have to ask
start.
Tarek, I
And now
guess.
Baby Bay has a chance to come in on the back of NRG. The sliding
Wow.
I
is
remember when
just
Fortnite
ridiculous.
went down
NRG
for
a
those
bit
3 days one
scattered here.
time.
Although
I did a
nice
sleep
shot out
stream
of
for the first
Som.
day.
Does mean G2 only get away with 2 surviving members, but they'll be happy with that.
Is it
After
not
what
weird
went
to
down in the previous
stream yourself
round.
sleeping? I think that is quite
Could
strange.
have been so much worse for G2.
It's pretty normal
All
for
of NRG
streamers.
slipped the net on
No,
that
but
one,
like
get into some
yeah, I know it has
very
been
far forward
normalized, so that
position.
doesn't mean that it's normal.
Thankfully for G2, this is Jaw who gets to play Neon, and he doesn't get to play a whole ton of that these days.
Why is it different from
Last
like
time,
streaming
he
yourself
showed
watching
this
something?
on Sunset yesterday. He was outstanding.
I don't know, there's just something
G2
creepy about
for a
fucking
similar
watching people
performance
sleep.
from him today.
Good job, boys. Let's go. It's always me. It's all good. Always me.
Jaw's the kind of guy that always
And
turns it up
usually
to
you have like
11.
YouTube videos running on
the
the
big
on
games in
while you
playoffs.
sleep, and then the POV of you sleeping there.
Maybe it just doesn't care.
Yeah, but that's still strange.
And maybe he should.
Come on,
Maybe
NRG.
Valen should also care. NRG just won fights on opposite ends of the map. Yet there is a resurrect, so G2 aren't out of this round
They're watching
yet.
you look at a computer screen.
G2
Yeah, but I'm
lacking space.
hopefully
They're full
giving
sending a
some
day.
They lack space, they lack
insight
smoke,
at
so
least
there's nothing to
somewhat
block
every
off
so often
from.
about what's going on in that computer
He's
screen.
crushing them.
If I'm asleep, I'm just doing. I mean,
Mata
even
can
in
post up
general,
with the
like
operator.
if I
G2
told you, like,
leave,
oh,
there's also Scuba.
went to someone's
all the
house
way
yesterday and
down
watched
mid.
them sleep for 5 hours,
Stop any
you'd
pivot from
think
G2
that
in the
that's
mid
very
round.
strange.
Just moseying
No,
into attacker squad.
how are you guys missing this
Wants to join the
concept?
team.
The simple idea of
They're
watching
facing each
people
other, though.
sleep is
Depending on
strange.
how the timing plays out.
But noise made down in mid. Now Scuba can move because of the
No, I
jump
don't
peek
talk in
from
my
Trent.
sleep.
This is what gives it all
I
up.
grind my teeth apparently.
The cam will show when this pivot
I
into
don't even
market
really
begins.
snort.
Question is, does he see 1 or 2 players? 2 players,
problem
and
is
it
the audio.
solves things.
I just
I'm
think
not
it's
so sure.
strange to
Now
watch
with that door
someone
closing,
sleep,
NRG start to
and I don't think
mobilize
that's
away
a
from the A side.
terrible take.
But Scuba is the problem for G2. If Scuba falls, the round is playable. If he stays alive, it's over. Wins his chance.
No,
An
I don't
ultimate
sleep
into the
well.
back of sight to clear. Will be canceled out from Som. Scuba takes his time. He has to wait for the pressure made by his teammates back in Boba. Now he's here. And that first one pushes back Baby Bay. An operator boosts it up on top of market. And now smoked away. Looks back in, but it's Scuba to take him down.
Great patience
I
displayed
should
by
do
the
a
rookie.
sleep stream.
Holding strong in main,
There's a
finding
bed
the
right
perfect
there.
opportunity to swing in and
Sleep.
find his punish there. Let's look back at the kills at the start of this
I
round.
need the.
Baby Bay
How
thought
do
he could
people
just
light those
hold within
streams?
that reveal.
It's like I
His
sleep in
teammates
like
had him
total
dead and all.
darkness.
Didn't go his way. With that early pick on the other side, it made that round relatively a formality for NRG to win.
Like you
G2
wouldn't
a
see
bit
anything.
awkward
It'd
here
just
on
be
the money,
dark.
Mimi.
Looks like they want to pick up the pace, though.
Wow, really forcing in behind a Vandal
Take naps?
and the
Oh
chamber
no,
op.
I'm not very good at taking naps. If I'm asleep, I'm fucking out.
They can get that in main, but they're gonna have a fight early.
Mata's back here, got to kill in the last round. This time a Prowler.
Oh!
What a shot! Flicky with it. The opposing Neon out of the equation.
And now NRG gives space. They have Breach util, Sova util. They can fight back in. They don't have to take any risks.
Face your fear!
Nightfall into the site. A wall to contain the space. Spike will go down. Trent avoids the majority of the damage.
How's Baby Bay gonna find impact? He's so late.
He has to make sure this wall eventually goes down or he won't even be able to see the spike. A seize to stall onto Brock. Babyface still yet to mobilize, but NRG haven't really gone anywhere else either. It doesn't matter if Som's just getting kills unassisted over the top of the smoke. Baby back in market again, but he's too late to the party.
Let's go, NRG. Let's go.
And after making a big
Let's
investment in
fucking
that
go.
round,
Som,
G2
keep
do not
smiling.
find a reward.
Keep smiling.
It's NRG who are rewarded
This
another
scrappy overtime game,
opening
man,
pick
it's
from
crazy.
Mata,
Honestly, this is what I
and
want.
play another mana.
Normally I
retake
root
very
for
well.
G2, it must be
And
said.
it's even with a Prowler
I root for them
tracking
to
Mata,
stomp
so
these
John
other
knows
America
exactly what he's
scenes,
swinging
mostly.
into. They saw this the last round, but look at this. Boom.
That's beautiful.
Unreal.
Scuba broke the Prowler for his teammate.
And no one broke the dart on G2.
I'm actually aimbotting.
Nice try.
The last round as well. Remember, Babyface spotted by a dart in main. He fell to that.
Nico now too.
G2 need to start dealing with this utility. As they again are half in, half out on the round on the buy.
This time they use the
I don't know
Sage
that
Slow
clip
to
of
make
TME
sure they
basing
shoo
Egg
Mata
into making
away.
a counter argument when
scared.
he was talking about trans
And with
space
good
and
reason.
all that shit.
That's an attacker smoke as
I
well.
do remember
they
what you were
want to make
talking
sure
about.
Jaw gets this ultimate.
Maybe we can look to chuck that gun to someone else. Exec in the site.
I do remember what you're
Just the
talking
ulti.
about. It was a while
G2
ago.
will go
though,
back to playing for the mid space. A little cautious of it as of late. That market door is open.
Had a deep trademark on A. Can make that their problem a bit later in the round to reclear.
You can see with Ethan playing over on the A side, he's got a fault line to play off of, so Som can stay posted on the one-way. Still hasn't ripped the fault line, so patience on that for the fight. The fault line comes in for the reclear.
But it's some, so there'll be a
It was
paranoia
quite
here as
fun.
well. And
Yeah.
G2 are going to look
quite
elsewhere.
fun.
So we're down to 40 seconds left on the clock.
And they're going to explore top mid.
Put some threat down there with the wall.
Because Josh was
more
just
than
like,
exploration.
Josh was like
Commitment.
Yeah, the
confused
Sage
for a
wall put down
second.
to
You
stop the
could see
rotates.
it in
Here
his
goes Jaw.
reaction.
Trying to get
He
into
was
it.
like actually
Still
a
has
bit
the Guardian.
confused of like.
Still
what
advancing. That
the
stun is
fuck? Give the
crisp.
counter argument.
And now heating
Oh,
into
no.
the site. G2 with 2 kills found. Scuba still in there. Has not been forced away
Oh,
just yet. Finally falls.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
So G2 on site, up 4 on 2.
Oh.
It is so
Just a
scrappy.
half bag round for them.
Why?
Som is down
Why
already.
aren't we ready for the top mid play on Nico?
And so just
Well,
saw in the clutch.
we had 3 people
Baby
there,
Bay
but why
facing
is our
him. It's a free
reaction
first
to
kill.
not fight forward?
Valens
Ah!
away from the rest of the
You
team
can't
too.
even. You're
Moving
so
back
tired
into
you can't
market.
rage. That's funny.
Time Som is taking to get back onto the site. He's being patient. It's allowed G2 to get ready for it once again. The paranoia into it. There's Som with first kill traded out by Valens. G2 keep it clean on the
Where
first
are you? You're playing
Looked like G2
B
were
on
gonna be out of options that
Sunset.
round. They get shoot away from A main. They can't find anything
Can't think
towards
of a
market.
second verse.
They make the last second decision to rip top mid. But the beauty of that Sage is she, more than any other agent, is so good at cutting cross-map rotations, and it allows Jaw to isolate that fight and get the key opener he found.
I need something to rhyme with
Hey,
Sunset.
I'm feeling it, bro. Shit. All right. I'll tell you what. I'm not gonna push again.
The duality of Dre.
And how important is that G2 are able to bait out the breach stun? If that stun's up, there's no way they can keep advancing into market.
For sure.
So G2 will keep considering their options around that ability.
If he
The
cooking
timings
stream
they
when?
can fast
Oh,
forward into
one
a site.
yes, that's a good
Very
one.
similar open for G2.
Scuba
Take their
dooby
space in B
doo.
main, grab
Where
an ultimate,
are
and
you?
look elsewhere.
You're playing B on
This
Sunset.
time Ethan's positioning on the map is
Come
different.
on,
He's playing
Scuba
into market,
Doo.
so A is much softer.
I see you.
There's an AWP holding for Baby Bay's lurk in mid. That's in the hands of Mata. But it's Som pretty far forward here on A.
I can't just say you haven't even won yet.
Som has just been recycling these one-ways. This will be his last one. And now Jump Peaks Prowlers breaks it.
Can't
and
you
he's gone.
please
It's actually
just
assistance
win
of the Hunter's
yet?
Fury. A different idea. A bit
Oh, yeah, good one.
unconventional.
Mon yet.
Two are gone though. They've already reset. But now they're walking into this AWP.
Scuba
There's
dooby
the forward
doo.
fight. Nice shot out of
Where
Mata.
are you?
Trent out of the picture.
You're
And still 3
playing
players stacked
B
behind
on
the Cypher utility
Sunset.
On to B. So G2.
Come on, Scuba
consider their
Doo.
options. Jogmo
I
has walked
see
all
you.
the way through lane onto A.
Bragging out like Mon
It's all
yet.
Getting ready to step back
Did you
into
just
mid,
pick that
maybe
up?
not. NRG with a quiet
30 seconds
rotate through
A
their
little
spawn.
help
good
from
one.
the chat,
I
yeah.
think Baby may have heard them.
That's a
now
good
that
one,
they're
that's a
running
good
all the
one.
way
I like
back in
that
their
one.
spawn, G2 move into this A site. They know it's going to be light. A wall back towards spawn. Spike now to be planted, but keep your eyes on Baby Bay. He is so far forward. Now the flash pushes him off the line. NRG trying to reclaim the space. The jaw.
Jaw, please send me to sleep,
NRG
bro.
nowhere. The shots.
70 years ago, I saw him. Like you are.
I don't know
right.
if they're playing this
Has
one
anyone
through.
here
It's a
not
save.
seen Scooby-Doo
With the op in
once?
Ethan's hands, they can't risk the investment.
Who has not seen a single minute of Scooby-Doo?
And G2 have
Of
found
any
their way
version
in.
of Scooby-Doo.
Late round exploitation of mid. In the last one, it was a full commitment pivoting up. Here, it's again baiting out the utility in A main, pushing players forward there and giving that timing for Baby Bay to get into this lurk and explode the rotations for NRG.
It's really one of
Any Scooby-Doo counts.
Is when he
The movies, the live-action movies,
sit there. If you don't deal with
the
him immediately,
old,
if you don't
what
kill
is it
him,
called?
he is either a
Hanna-Barbera?
late lurk that is guaranteed to
The
get a kill,
old cartoons.
or in the case of G2 getting shut down on the pivot through
Fucking
mid, they come
many
straight back into
different
him.
animated films they made in like the 90s
Thanks to the save, NRG still have money.
and early 2000s.
Still have the op from Otto as well, which has gotten to kill every round it's been in his hands.
And he's going to set up towards A this time. In the past, it's always been Psalm here just playing off that fault line.
The difference is Baby Bay has an op of his own this time round. At 1v1. A potential in this round 8.
Or it could be Baby Bay back to his own tricks, rather. Has a very deep TP to peek
Matter with an O.
into mid.
I like that Mata
On
is
a
playing
line on
on a
A.
different line than Psalm's been on in the past, so the Prowler won't spot him out. This time a one-way on the left, but he's underneath it and he's ready. His positioning has been sublime. And this stun just means that G2 aren't going anywhere near that A side
Nice,
anytime
man.
soon.
An
Come
op is
on.
especially potent into G2 because of how often Jaw is running solo fakes or near solo execs.
Oh, couple of pairs of feet seen walking in through mid. Psalm takes some shot, gets some chip damage down, but I think
But
Val
you
wants to
gotta
go over this
know,
wall.
what are we doing?
Bit of a different look from G2. They've used this yesterday
Let's
and
push
today
all the
just
way
to
up
cut
A.
off rotates. They've always gone towards
They
B
just
with
revealed
this.
that they've
This
done
time,
that.
though, they play on top of it. That might have even been a silent drop. A teleport across,
Wow.
and Baby Bay
I
waiting
see
all
the
that
same
because
strat.
one floor he's here to supremely crush G2.
Ethan!
3 kills, that spike out in the
Give
open.
me an Ethan song.
If he gets this kill, maybe there's a world where Valen can do something, but he's not ready.
Okay, if
Mata's
he gets
just
this
watching
kill.
him.
Jeez.
Not a chance in the world. We're tied up at 4.
Ethan.
It's a
Ethan.
super creative
Where
idea for
are
G2,
you?
conditioning that same wall.
They're breaking
double
the
boosting up
stage
top.
while that's top mid.
Look, an idea could be so cool. Unfortunately,
Fossil
Ethan
TV,
exists.
thanks for the 6
Sometimes
months.
Too good.
you just get 3 kills.
He's been having an excellent end to this stage. Like Mono was talking about in that opening interview, it was a slow start for NRG, but they've heated up throughout the season, and I think that's more true for anyone than Ethan. Not just in the leadership, but in the fragging as well.
Quick slide. This time towards elbow and ultimate back to spawn from Valen.
No,
That
Ethan's
pressure
not even
coming in
considering
on
it.
NRG's flank. And Mata can't really get in a comfortable spot to use the operator. Tucked away into the back of sight with the op. But now, this Rolling Thunder, a counter wall out from Jonah to stop NRG's advance. So look at Valen this time in that
NRG
spot
they
that
don't
Ethan just
consider that,
decimated
like, at all.
G2. It's Valen to hit home!
Oh
God,
my
even
god,
fucking
man,
die.
this is the
And
team
he's
I have to
IGL,
support for this match.
doing it all. And it's going to continue to be a problem. As NRG falls in mid, it's Valen trying to do more, leaving it again down to Ethan.
It's not quite that same 3K magic for Valen. But yet it is just a round 1. He's had a few of those today. You think back to Corrode when he's playing in that top mid spot on the defense side, just getting 2
Help
kills,
me.
instantly round win. Here,
Save
not just getting the
me.
first kill on the lurk, but turning around and taking out Scuba too is just ridiculous.
And that's the third way
Too
G2
bad,
have
too
shown
bad.
to blow up
It's just in
mid.
my head now.
We rip our wall.
Where
and
are
that's where we need
you?
to be. Or
Play
we're over-TPing all the way
B
into
on
spawn.
Sunset.
Or we're creating a distraction and allowing Baby Bay to lurk
Come
up.
on,
Go,
Scuba-Doo.
Mata, bro. Chill.
I see
Chill, bro.
you
These guys are running.
throwing rounds
At a
like
certain point,
Mon,
NRG
yeah.
just can't keep track of all these different ideas G2
See
are
them
throwing
really
their
get in
way,
the
so
bed?
they take the initiative themselves. 3 players step out into
What?
mid.
But because
you
of that,
get?
for the first
I've
time,
been
they
told
don't
you
have
died
a
in the
strong
bed.
fight to contest A main.
No,
G2 is gonna just take that space and rip
Just
it inside.
a brief
Nightfall's
moment
gonna
of
hit
wanting
onto
to
at
lie
least
down.
one. That shot looks good to me. I don't
I've
know.
already had
Just because
2
I'm
of
having
those.
Down
to
a little
watch
bit low, but some
NRG
spam
play
out of
down.
Ethan. Who is this man?
Whoa!
2 kills
Sing
for
the
him.
Ethan song.
Spike in the open. Jonah just looking at his wall.
Ethan, where are you?
This round, what seemed to be an open A site, gets destroyed by quick rotate out of NRG, and now quick retake for them as well. The utility.
Can we go back to Weezer?
Thunderous.
Jeez.
Against G2. That round's just over.
Doo-doo.
All right, Ethan.
Doo-doo.
Might be the best at just
Say it ain't so.
Because they fought into mid so early, NRG had the fastest defensive rotates they've had all game.
Win
Really
it
quickly
on
got 3 players contesting,
sunset.
spamming that smoke.
Doo-doo. Photo.
And it was a drone.
Say it ain't so.
Even has the stun assist at the end there too from Ethan. This one's been a nail biter.
Ethan on breach on sunset.
Want to get up to some action in mid again.
I think knowing that Babybay loves to challenge that bot mid angle, Mata wants to get out in front of the door.
Instead, though, Babybay set up in B.
That's that 3 stack that G2 didn't actually see last round. These players ready. You have a
Trent is trying to
Salm
send me
and
to
Scuba
sleep. He's
protecting
doing a good
tiles
fucking
so that
job. I
Mata
appreciate
can
it.
play the off angle out of door. Prowler here's the one, but there's the double. And Salm doesn't even need the help from Scuba.
Nice
Look at those
fight by
shots.
NRG.
Just raining in.
This is my team. Yes.
That setup was real
Woo!
nice. Out of NRG.
Yippee! Yippee!
After dealing with mid, turns around, locks up Babybay.
Woo!
This angle doesn't get a lot of use. Boosted up in mid.
No, it's 2:56 my time.
Yeah.
3 a.m.
Jonah. Wait a second, he's got a res.
Okay.
He wants to play the round. Boosted on the line,
Wow.
Jonah with 3.
No, no, you can't
And
lose.
Trent
No,
has stayed
no,
alive.
no, no.
And yet
Yes,
there's the
and they
operator,
use
Mata
res.
on a world
Smart.
tour.
Yes.
My
We'll
team,
take that
my
even when it looks
team.
close.
They bait out the
Definitely much
res.
smoother than it ended up
Yes.
being.
Very
NRG
smart.
went into it. Yeah, great use of the high-low there to
Mata,
avoid the
Mata,
utility. They were
Mata.
above any
Where
open
are
Paranoia's range here. And Salm is greatly rewarded for it. Last round of the half here. G2 having found so much success in
I
mid
feel like
now.
the song works
Denied
because,
that
you know,
space.
it's Scuba
Let's
Dooby
get cooking
Doo.
for the final.
That shot, bro.
And I have
Just
to.
saying
Come on,
Mata,
man, I
Mata,
have
Mata.
to.
Mata.
Stingers is what
Trent
G2
might
are
pie.
bringing to the mixer in B main. And Salm
Pie.
fancies his luck with an op. Considering getting in front, but has to fall back for the smoke, and it's this
no,
type
he's
of
dead.
timing. That's why you don't want to take the op.
He's playing in
On
the
Omen.
one-way.
Not always. Hunting down Babybay, and he finds it. Now with no other pressure coming in, Scuba can turn around for the backstab. There's no chance for G2 here, surely not. Not with a stinger on Trent, not with NRG continuing to close in.
Let's
And
go!
yet, NRG up at 7.5.
Come on,
watching Salm
NRG.
when he's willing to
Please,
take those
please
timings
win this
to get
pistol and
active.
just close it out.
When he first came into the
Please.
league in 2023, he was so hyped as that kind of fresh player who's super aggressive, who's so good at holding things down
Say it
alone.
ain't so.
And he's grown a lot since
Whoa.
then, and I think had a slower 2025 as a whole.
G2
But
win
showing
it
up in
on
these latter games for
sunset.
NRG and having his impact here in the playoffs as well.
Nice play by Salm. Went forward
Beautiful
instead
stuff
of
from
back.
NRG here, but they got to keep it going on the
Your
attack
prayer.
after this.
I don't think my prayers would get answered, to be honest. Who do we even pray to? Zeus? Turn the lights off. Carry me home. Yeah, that's how I feel. Na 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 na. Say it ain't so. G2 will throw. Turn the lights off. Take me to bed. Am I drunk? You know that thing of like where driving tired is as bad as driving drunk to a certain point? I would say that I am not fit to drive. What the fuck am I watching? Is that meant to look cool? You know what I mean? Like, it just looks like a fucking PC. I've never really watched this advert before. What the fuck is that? Oh, fucking hell, come here. Right, come on.
Tap for NRG has to be
Who will win?
on
Please say NRG
when that wall's
will
coming into play,
win this pistol.
and how they have to
NRG,
change
I
their
beg
style
of you. I
around
know your attack sides are dog
NRG
shit,
seem
but
to be
please,
heading
man,
away
you're
from the
playing
stage
as a
early on
chamber
in this
fucking
round, at least
stage.
testing
They're
the
not
space
gonna
into
win.
mid.
They're not
Matter of
gonna
fact,
win.
It's been interesting to see Jogamo
Oh,
going for the
baby,
frenzy.
I need you to
think
convert
almost
back
every
into a
pistol round today.
caster.
And he's pretty much the only
Come
player in
on.
Americas that can think of
Give me
doing it.
some
Yeah, no one else
grace.
likes the gun.
Please.
It's still good though.
A lot of ghost players, a lot of sheriffs recently, and down those long lines, you know absolutely why.
man.
Talk of long lines, it's Baby Bay posted up in A main. He's about to get tested.
NRG have utility to
Oh,
clear him out. No
please.
drone, but Ethan's got plenty.
Wait for the dart in 5 seconds in option 2.
Mata might just face up into it, and that could not have
we
gone
tagged
worse.
him
45 HP for
in
Mata. I
the
guess he could have died.
jungle,
He's
the
a little bit
mighty
taken well.
jungle.
And now G2 have full information of these players continuing
Mata
forward into A
sleeps
from NRG.
tonight.
Now a fight back into spawn. Good paranoia out of bounds. That's exactly what you want to see. To set up Baby Bay to take 2 down. And now the ping from above.
What the hell?
Trent reveals all on
Is this
their
what it's like
sight.
to cheer for
And NRG start to fall.
Bruh. Why
2
does
on
anyone
3
do
now
this?
for them. Well, Mata's got to know there's some players tucked away on the side.
30 seconds left.
And Spike still
God,
has to
they
be
got
recovered.
3
It
classics.
seems so adamant on having like
Three
Neon
classics,
on the
Clay
come on.
favors
Come
for
on.
NRG. So a tap
Oh,
to bait
fuck.
some
Why
swings
did
on
Neon
through.
go
as well? No.
Takes
Oh,
an opportunity, but he's down on 1.
wait, you got dinked.
It's just
No,
starting
him.
to get worse
Oh, we got
and
a
worse
plan.
and worse.
do you know how
G2's
this game
pistols.
was? Oh, we're
It's been
fucking
so good all
planting
year
whilst
long.
I'm reloading.
Continue here with some great utility out of Valen and Trent to lock down the site.
It's great from them. For NRG, I think they overdid things a bit there. They had a great start to the round without investing too much, force Baby Bay off the angle, hear him TP back, but he thought that that was going to be the weak side, that Baby Bay would be alone and they could overwhelm into CT. Little did they know, Valen was there. There was
We're
this
losing
excellent
to a
paranoia,
caster,
and,
man.
well, all that's going down. It buys time for Jaw to run
He's
in.
a
Whichever
caster!
happens, he just fight back through CT for G2.
Rocking the caster.
I told you.
Losing to a
I
caster.
really hope 100 Thieves weren't watching.
NRG
the fade haunt
don't
hit
like
there. Getting some
it.
trauma free yesterday. Remember those 8 retakes? Trent's utility
Losing
was
to a
never
caster.
broken. It was super effective at keeping G2 back onto sites.
Pod is so alone here. Just a stun ripped early into A. He runs up as Jaw going out for a walk on the promenade.
It's a bit bold, especially when G2's anti-ecos have been, dare I say, sloppy so far today.
NRG go for
to
the
donate
basic
a gun
fucking
over.
group up. Slowly
No
die.
donation made in this round.
It's a rare
Gets up there,
strat.
leaves the Baby Bay.
Not
Taking
often
space.
seen.
It's a little tough for Baby Bay to play here too.
It's a
He's
very
trying to
effective
kind of
one.
use the box in mid as a little bit
You
of
want to
cover.
lose the
G2
game.
just prowled A main, so they're heading back to rotate heavier towards mid and
See
B.
how they
But
stalk
without
around the
an
map.
imminent hit coming, they're going to keep trying to round who has another piece of usual that's missed.
Yeah, Haunt didn't see
Now
anything in
we'll
main
see
either.
them slowly die.
Valen is in CT spawn, just waiting for any indication
I mean,
to rotate.
odds are NRG are going to be able to plant the spike.
The
Very
Fade is
likely,
hungry for a kill.
depending on how aggro Trent
It
wants to
hasn't
play
tasted
here.
fresh meat in a
Then the
while.
question is, how far
And you can
forward
tell
do they
it's
fight?
out
You
of
can't really
practice.
sit on your laurels in a post plant
Normally
like
a
this,
vicious
down in
hunter.
numbers, down in guns.
This
So
time
keep your
the
eyes on
Trent
shop. Fault line prepared. Not going
has
to
been
connect.
sleeping.
Good anti-play from G2. Dodged away from the ability and can now slide on into the
Luckily for him, the
spot
pack
with
was
the
here.
movement. He's just silly on that agent.
Jaws
Sliding
showing what's
around
the story of
the
yesterday,
Christmas
I
tree,
think,
having a
especially on
joggy moment
Got too
time.
many
Shorty
kills.
really is a melody
Yeah,
in my
No.
heart.
that's horrible.
Well, continue your point, please.
Top 40 hits of 2012. Loving that one.
Someone gets it.
I don't know what that is.
But now NRG, look, NRG, they're going to reset into this round. They're going to have the rifles.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Taking off the
against
headphones
G2.
because my ears are hurting.
And the real challenge for them is going to be solving some of these A post plants.
I might just do
NRG
this
was
whole
never really
map as
good
David
against G2
Attenborough.
yesterday.
It's kind of a mix of David Attenborough and fucking
fall back,
James
play their
Blunt.
set retakes. Almost always going heavy through CT. NRG takes the station
She
mid.
smiled at me on the
No
subway.
one breaks the dart for him, so he's got to leave.
No one's breaking Hans, no one's breaking
Tried
darts.
to do a B-split.
He's off that line.
Jonas
And
walked up
yet-
alone here.
Yeah.
Babyface coming to help, and with the Sage Wall,
Okay.
it's a fake.
The worst fake wall of all time. It doesn't even block the line. Silliness.
You hear that noise though, and maybe you.
Apparently I'm
you think you
donut
wanna
walling
walk
you. I
back
didn't have my
in,
headphones
and
on.
exact
Okay.
when it falls, and then maybe you.
No,
don't
no,
clear
if you
this
can keep your headphones
corner.
off, keep them off.
But then he has a
I haven't
stinger,
said
and sure
anything
enough,
relevant.
doesn't
I
get
was
more than
There's
singing-
one.
not 5
I was
people. The
singing
other thing about the wall
songs.
missing
I was
is that
singing some
NRG could
melodies.
just run through.
Okay,
If they do
wonderful.
kill him, then there's nothing to actually block down the site. At least
I've
usually these
given
fake
up
walls
singing.
come with
I was
some
doing
extra layer of
David
stalwart
Attenborough
cold on
Turns
the
into
floor.
the worst
Esque.
magician
Oh.
there. Spends 400
Okay.
credits to just die.
Talking
in
about
all the
what's
same.
That was
going
just
on.
an illusion, Mimi. Not a
Now
trick.
we see NRG group up again.
Okay,
Well,
so
the trick wall's gone. Sorry, the illusion wall.
yeah,
Now slowly
NRG
make
are
their
still a little
way
bit spread out. I think they
into the
almost feel
B-side.
like this is a stack behind the ridiculous Sage play in B main. So they're going to use all their util stuns out of the neon and the breach to get into the site. Now realize nobody's home.
10 out of 10.
Maybe even leave Mata posted up in backside
Go on,
here.
give me your David Attenborough.
Dude, I knew this was coming. I'm trying
Did
to
just that?
channel
G2
it.
retaking
I
heavy
used to
through
be
mid.
I used to be able to do a really good one.
Not
And
trying
now-
to pressure on yourself. Here we go.
Obscured it all either. Just full sprint in,
And NRG
full
feel even
util.
more
See what
of the
Jog can
pressure.
do.
Go ahead and speak a little
Paranoias,
Chinese to M
they
Dow.
can't see that hasn't stopped them before. Resilient, graceful. The setup is good for Mada. But when the big one falls, the small birds also have to learn how to fly. Ethan, wings clipped, relies on the octagon to carry his feathers back to the top. NRG have a lead. Like, I swear to God, David Attenborough always has some like really crazy one-liners.
That's good.
Yeah, and then like the animal does something in slow motion and goes, "Call!"
Yeah.
And the panther takes his first leap. I've fallen asleep to so many Attenborough documentaries.
Tools on standby.
Well, Baby top fragging for G2 this game, now with a glass op in
Can you
his
do a
hands.
Morgan Freeman?
Fancying that same angle Mata was playing.
Morgan
back in
Freeman
the
did a
first
commercial
half.
here in the UK for an insurance company
That
called
angle
More Than,
carves.
and it
These
ended
slow
like this.
More than
mid-re-clears.
Morgan Freeman.
Yeah.
Which is really what
I'm
NRG seem
More
primed
Than
for.
Freeman. Thank you for listening.
They walk their way up, leaving their neon in main.
Good coverage there with the cage. Threaten the cross.
But with the player top,
NRG have to
Babyface
ask
fine to
themselves
hold the same line.
what they
Doesn't
can
feel
do
too much pressure from that.
for them.
All right, Brock coming back in through spawn. Drone in hand.
I don't even know.
Try and get
Honestly,
in front
I'll
of
have
this
to work
one
on
way.
Down goes the Sage Wall at a very good time. That'll allow Jonah to rotate towards A early.
It's interesting that
that
Mata is
Bane?
sticking around on the B site solo for the timing of when
Who,
that
me?
wall drops. Because the rest of the team is about to make a ton of noise. It's entirely possible. Ethan starts to
Getting
turn
Morgan
around with the
Freeman's
spike
deepness is hard.
after pushing players back off this line initially.
This looks to me like they're going to want to call back into these players,
can't
but
get
they
my
have to
fucking
buy enough
voice
time
that
for the
deep.
Sage Wall to drop or at least make a ton of noise breaking it.
Well, the
Can I do
problem is,
RFK
without
Jr.? I
heavy
don't
pressure
think
to be
I've heard
made
him
early,
speak,
Jonah
to
B
be honest.
still has two
Don't know
slow
what he
orbs,
sounds
and
like.
Baby is still here with the operator. And now there's no cage to block the cross. That's 2 kills. A crossfire setup. Ujagamo in top mid as well. And he just
What did
lights up
JFK
the
sound
kill
like?
feed. It's too late in the day for
We will
NRG
go to the moon in this decade.
Somehow giving his team a chance. Mata into the side. Mata
What?
takes the ball down.
Wrap it up
So
then.
it's
One
20.
more.
10 seconds left on the clock. Has to act
Plant
quickly.
then.
And that fight is coming towards him.
Challenge him. He's planting.
He falls back away. The spike will be planted. And NRG can set
I mean,
up
that's crazy.
shoulder to shoulder.
They walk back together towards main.
Brent has taken his time. And he's really been the best
He's
guy
selling
on
that as
G2
boba.
all year long. So far
But no one's
today,
watching.
has not lived up to that expectation.
He has to break an impossible crossfire, though.
A clutch here could turn everything around for G2. Needs to get on this spike. Trying to stick it over to Half. It's a little bit too much. He has to get back on. This time is starting to work away. A double swing for NRG, and they're just toying with it. Trent can't stand
Let's go. Let's go.
There's no way that NRG is winning that round.
Ridiculous. 2 impeccable Guardian shots out of Psalm. Solo
Not often you see them lose a 2v5.
They didn't deal with any of the Sentinel utility. It is literally a 2-on-5. And it's these kills in CT from Psalm.
Oh. Every player in this game
these from Mata
has to get a Pokemon type assigned to them right now.
Mata?
Let's do it. Mata, air type, flying type.
Air type. I was going to say electric because I've been conditioned.
Blitzing it towards the B side. Jonah P with a
He's got like some aerial ace type shit going on. Like,
Brawl?
He's always in the air somewhere.
Rock ground.
Is the chamber up.
Ground?
Now back on the
Not
line.
rock?
Yeah, well, rock. Yeah, rock ground
Try
type.
and target Mata and Psalm if you can. These the guys.
Geodude death shit.
Instilling fear in the hearts of
Yeah,
G2.
Graveler type shit.
His utility overwhelming. No one knows even what to look at as it falls. It's Jonah P. Sheriff.
No.
G2 are still in this. They've committed ultimates in as well. Jogamo is starting to time out. And he's missed his mark, but now Baby Bay is still here. NRG just stole around and G2 rip it right back.
Jeez. It's
The
going
last
the
solution
distance.
didn't work for Jonah P. But a magician never reveals all his tricks.
What is that camera
Walks
angle?
into the tight corner, goes completely unchecked. And while
Meanwhile,
the
I'm in the
entirety of
kitchen
NRG
looking
is
at
trying to
Baby
deal with
Bay,
Baby
like
Bay's
fucking
off,
cooking
he
downstairs. What
finds
the
the
hell is this?
perfect timing to strike.
It is absolutely insane that Jonah P is the guy that's baiting. He's intentionally revealing himself. Being seen on utility, trying to break utility. He's stunned up. He's blinded up.
Oh, why?
And yet still, perfect 2
What's
headshots
Baby Bay?
from
What
him.
type is Baby Bay?
Give his team that round.
Baby Bay? Hear me out.
G2 now
Hear me
trailing
out.
only by 1.
Dragon type.
The off in mid again.
Mata
That's
diving
a
down
lot
the
of
bot
respect
tiles.
to
That
put
door
on
trying to
us.
be closed quickly
I know.
by Baby Bay. It's not
But he's
tiles.
so,
It's
like,
all the way
what
up
else do
into
you
mid.
wanna
Baby
put
Bay
on him?
is overwhelmed. A paranoia
He's
sends
just
him running
mythical.
his rest of
Crazy.
He's actually
NRG.
mythical.
And now Jonah P turns attention back into Boba. Gets the first kill. Can he do it? 2 rounds in a row. A modern Houdini. It doesn't work out for him this time around. And G2 are a little bit too late. Tripwire back on Boba
Michael
now.
Douglas is
Psalm
ice
still
psychic.
holding the line.
I'm Jinx.
Pushing
Wish I
Trent
could
away
just
from it,
like
as a matter of
Wallace
fact. But that C's catching has given Jog an angle, trying to get back in the sight, slipping in from Mark. And he's here, no, looking at him. That's stunned though, and NRG
Let's go.
turned it around.
Let's go.
It
Let's
is
go.
back
What's
in
Psalm?
front. Snip, snap, snip, snap every
What's
round,
Psalm?
but it's NRG on
I
top.
think Psalm's dark
So
type.
fast in that one.
Dark, really?
Ripping it straight
Guys
away
always
from
on
No,
the
I
side
don't-
and
I don't see that at all.
absolutely
Harbor
bullying
Cove,
Baby
like,
Bay. He was
all the
stunned,
moments for him are
Sova ulted,
dark.
a Neon
Doesn't
was
sound like a
sliding in
dig.
his
I
face.
think he's normal
Omen
type.
was TPing behind him.
Normal
These are
type.
the set plays that
I think
NRG
Jonah
has
P's like
brought
normal type.
into their
I think Psalm is
repertoire
like the
this
cool
season.
normal
And
type.
it made them so potent.
You're
And it again just
oxymoronic.
feels like
I
a
don't
round
name
where
one cool normal
It's
Pokemon.
Snorlax.
Psalm and Mata. They're the ones that are
Snorlax is
diving into
cute.
top mid. That paranoid. to
How
set
is
up Mata on the
Snorlax not
first
cool?
angle. Brilliant
If you're
work out
calling
of that
Snorlax
duo.
cool, you're calling me cool.
So we're back in the mid.
Are
Baby
you ready to
Bay.
accept
No, it's
that?
not cool. Tauros,
The
yeah,
Sheriff.
good one.
NRG
Tauros
just
is actually very cool. Best Gen 1
presence
Pokemon of all
known.
time, by the way.
pushing him away. Not afraid of him in the slightest. Jogamo, on the other hand, is. He has to run to the hills.
G2 have absolutely
Jogimo
no space
fighting
here.
type, Trent
They've been pushed
electric
all
type.
the way back into spawn. NRG
Valen,
easily take
ghost
the B
type?
site.
Yeah,
And now let's weather the
Valen's
storm.
like...
I mean, G2
Well,
can't
I'd
really
say Valen's
fight.
like
Valen
dark,
needs
yeah.
to find something
Valen.
with the Vandal.
What's Jonah P
Hero
then?
before
Ice
him.
type?
Maybe it's not the Vandal. Maybe it is just Jonah Sheriff. Stop it!
I like Ice type.
Just stop! You can't keep doing this to them, Jonah. It's just
I
not
actually
fair.
think like
So
maybe
many.
grass type, you know,
NRG
quite
still fighting
supportive.
into backside. Valen taking his
Yeah,
time
I feel
as
like
the
he always strikes
herd
first, he's
approaches
ice cold, and he
G2.
plays
Continue
hockey.
on forward. But Mata has yet to be dealt with. That spike up to half. Mata is still alive. And now it's all on Mata, bringing it down to one-on-one.
Yo!
Anticipates maybe pulling off the spike, but he
10-9.
sees it through.
It's been big plays and clutches, round after round for NRG. Here it's Baby Bay with 20
Jonas,
kills
you'll type that go
to
right
keep G2 in
What is
control
this?
of that round.
This guy had a good map 1 to be sure.
What currently
but
illegal
this
drugs would you
is sick.
legalize?
Him and Jonah.
I would decriminalize marijuana on a federal.
What the fuck? That's what RFK sounds like?
It's an endless loop, 10 hours.
Jonah gets 2 kills with a shard. It comes down to a 1-on-1, and
That's what he sounds like.
wins it in an Podcaster, yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm telling you, they're so bad, bro. They're so bad, bro.
I mean, he's been hosting the NRG podcast.
That's honestly insane. It's the worms? I mean, how is this the first time out in a 10-9 game?
Teams trust the process.
No, I don't have a dual PC
Oh,
setup.
audible
You think I'm
rock, paper,
fucking
scissors,
loaded?
ready?
Do you think
3,
I'm
2,
rich
1.
enough for that?
Rock,
Fucking
paper,
give me some
scissors,
gift
shoot.
subs, Connor. No, bro.
Scissors.
Fucking hell.
My opponent's a no-show, I win.
But seriously, at what point when Leaf comes back do we keep Baby and cut Trent?
What the fuck take is this? Dude, what did I just hear?
Nullifies that stage
You read
just a
that
bit
off
more.
of chat. There's no
So
way.
NRG out of the timeout. Look to be approaching mid, primarily through tiles. They've seen Baby Bay's
I think
opposition
Django's
before in market.
crazy.
This time he's playing towards A. Psalm just
I'm
wants
not
to
even involved. I'm
challenge
gonna
that
water.
line, as a matter of fact. And now the re-clear into the op.
Take flight.
Surely the drone to lead. Bebe tries to get out on the forward line, and look at the amount of space Mod is going to seize off of that. While the rest of his team
That's a fucking
creeps
ace
up
play.
into mid. Paranoia doesn't connect onto these players except for Psalm, and that's enough to keep them at bay for now.
Look how passive G2 is. Valen and Baby Bay both holding back in spawn.
But it's 2 market players that could start to creep up and pinch in at NRG. G2 are expecting this fight intimated. Here is Valen, remembering Ethan's work from this exact same position. Now the fight he finds 2, and the pinch in through market.
Oh, so.
G2 down to just 2 members is NRG. Weather the
There's
storm.
no
It's
fucking
Chocobo.
way, man. There's actually no way.
And suddenly this round is flipped on its head.
NRG had done
resurrection.
everything they needed to get through it all. Now it's Psalm on 25 HP.
Oh, NRG.
That could have been a perfect round. Now Sam would need a 6K ace if he wanted to win it.
And where do you even begin to look?
Only 25 health. G2 playing this one together.
And now the smoke in his eyes. It's a timing game. Gives up his spot. He won't even get the chance. It is back even, 10-10.
This game has been so high tempo. But in that round,
What the hell
it is
we watching?
Jaw, the driving force.
How did Joe
Starts
get
the round
both of
towards
them?
market, and it is teammates are getting pressured through mid. He is full sprinting onto the flank
Ow.
and finds the perfect timing to help Valen out.
Yeah, because don't get it mistaken, NRG do great work to fight through this tough mid space. They had people coming in at every single angle. But it's that speed you're talking about. This fight here, and taking out Mada before the trade could come in, that wins the round.
Gotta put a smoke down eventually
NRG,
there. When you're
economy
doing an ace,
broken.
but you gotta put a smoke top mid eventually.
But this is exactly
Like
what
here.
it was round 21 on Corrode. It was 10-10.
Eventually we're gonna
NRG
have
on
to
the
smoke
eco.
this.
They won that round and
You're trying to
kept
get 3
moving
people who
forward.
want duelists or Omen up
And
this
already
way.
see into elbow. Mada's gotten up there, but now there's no smoke.
The Sage Wall boost into mid.
Up through the middle of that smoke, and well, not from a 3v5.
Both teams have had to figure out a solution to solve mid. NRG couldn't quite figure it out in time in the first half, and now G2 have the harder problem of having to deal with these splits, the pressure coming through there. Now it's Valen, little forward on an anti-eco, but he's happy to just form up those frags.
Not a care in the world. Just a little stat padding for him, another day at the office.
Why does it always
And so we head into what
rain
is the
on
make or
me?
break round. You feel for NRG.
Is it because I have to support NRG?
But they don't really
Why
have any
does it
critical
always
ultimates, and that'll be
rain
the
on
key difference
me?
heading in.
Oh, let's go, man.
G2 are going to have
Even though
they're
Matt is
still gonna have
shining,
options to play with the op.
they can't fucking win around.
And Baby Bay on the judge. We saw this out from him yesterday.
On this same pathing faster mid.
But yesterday when Jaw did that pathing, Baby was slipping into tiles with a gun. Now he has the judge, and this won't be expected, and it's him to get the kill with the classic!
He got the classic out!
Ridiculous!
Not the judge.
Scuba dooby doo. Where are you?
To confuse NRG.
Dying in B main.
So now what do you do? There's a Sage wall in your face in A main. You can bust
Tom's
that
gonna
down.
break it, but Christy, the answer is always mid.
It's a fight, but Jogmo's behind them. No one's looking to smoke, and it's a
What the hell is
pistol
going
kill
on?
from Jog.
Come on, Scuba doo.
NRG,
I
paranoid,
see you.
expecting G2 players to be
Losing
in their
to a
walls now.
classic
And Velvet's
again.
about to vacate the wall, sitting in the smoke top mid.
They're just gonna step through this. Once this comes down, it's time to get this fight going.
12-hour
you can see
stream.
Baby starting to creep ever forward.
him
Mada's
going
position fully
crazy.
anticipated.
And despite the explosion that this
Mana
map was at the
always
start,
dies.
G2 have figured it out.
G2
They cleared through
thrives.
mid, and they can play passive, just retake on
A
B.
close game. He
NRG.
can't go to sleep.
Might go out, but a whimper. Except for Som. He has been locked in today.
Flip it, ship it, send
Now,
it.
on a solo
Copyrighted
mission,
everything.
sees the Nightfall on the right-hand
Hello?
side. This is his
What the
moment to
fuck?
Ah!
down.
No
the
eye
face of
break.
Trent. And Ethan has nowhere to run, nowhere to hide.
Hashtag map
G2 advanced to map point.
That was a ridiculous round across the board. From the bait on Jaw to get Baby
cannot
Bay
escape
killing
it.
B main.
Run from
To
it.
the plays back through. I mean, that
Dread
was
it.
so awkward.
Run from
Map
it.
3
Takes out at the worst
arrives all the
possible. He was
same.
looking for the camera.
Yes.
That's
Six
why he
maps
takes
in
out the
America's
classic.
arrives all the same.
Dies for it. Didn't want to show the judge, didn't matter.
Yo, Alex, you're a demon. You're a demon, brother. You're a demon. Let's go.
NRG call a timeout.
Come on, Scuba doo. I see you. Please get a kill. Against a classic, bro. A classic. It's a classic. It's tragic. You know. Scuba losing to a classic, oh no. Ah. Currently, it is 3:21 a.m. where I am.
Just rip execs quite as
As I
successfully
said,
as you did
I
on
think I
map
got
one.
about
sure.
3 to 4 hours sleep
And
last night.
you're gonna know G2's typical pathing. You
So-
see Jogmo playing in top mid right now.
Yeah,
Usually
no
he is
ideal.
just full sprinting down, closing the
And
market
then even
door.
the day before that,
That's what
I
their
wasn't
basic
ready
default
to
opening
stream
was
America's
all
really.
day yesterday. NRG will have studied that tape, and they'll hear
So,
it this time.
I'm
So it's a
fucking
different look.
done.
Baby Bay over towards B. And when he plays
My
on B, he
mind
plays
is
the deeper line.
fried.
Again, this is a round that G2 ran yesterday, early on in the half versus 100 Thieves.
Here comes Jaw, pathing his way through.
It's a wall boost. It's a wall boost that was heard out by Som. You can see through this window and play off of the one-way still. This is known from NRG.
It's still weird to deal with. Som's cape not quite showing.
And the drone, you can see, ready for the tag now, the stun, but he can fall back behind it. There's no way to punish him.
So he runs away. And NRG take their time. Have
Just
Mata
don't
posted bottom
mid-ground
mid
this team.
and look to create more and more pressure towards A.
I
I
don't
just
like that
don't
NRG are
mid-round.
still in this A space when there's 3 players of G2 and Jogamo can rotate so quickly through mid.
The wall's gonna naturally fall though. They think they can rip off a timing, but that haunt shows there's something up in A.
And the second Sage slope popped as well.
And they never produced any pressure in mid. Jaw's gonna feel comfy, fast rotating.
100%. So one way back into spawn. Now an Omen ult into the site. This is the way. It is brute force from NRG. It is go A. But the post plant, 5 on 5 is what it all comes down to. NRG will want to look to get aggressive. There's a fault
Come on,
line ready for Ethan to set up his teammates. 3 players approach from spawn. Jogamo to strike first. And now the utility is overwhelming. And yet NRG have locked G2 away. G2 have not advanced. The util has been too strong, and Ethan has carved his way into backside. Now the Rolling Thunder. And the shots from Brock rain down. More from Mata.
Winnable?
NRG have tapped into something special here in the final hour. It's off the back of Ethan. And now he slips away. Just as bait for Brock to finish the round.
This team had no space on A. Nothing to play with. Jaw is the one who opened the round. But they held back for a moment. Saved their util to be able to fight back in. And Ethan getting the kill. Nets him that ultimate.
Yep, Som knew exactly. You can see the pings. Luckily we caught that. But I think the important thing was
Here's
Ethan.
that kill just straight through the box.
And it's that kill that gave him the Rolling Thunder that allows him to use that ult to just stop G2 in their tracks. It's Ethan's individual play. Think of, what, 3-4 rounds he's just solo won for the team?
And he was the one who bailed them out in map 1 as well. Found his impact.
Brother, a timeout. Fuck me.
Are you watching map 3?
I'm gonna be honest with you. If we go to map 3, I actually think I might just pass out.
I might call it and not do map 3. I'll be real.
You?
Yeah.
What time is it there?
It's like 10:25 p.m.
Bro, if you think I'm casting around
What time is it where you are?
if you think I'm fucking casting around, you can go fucking shove that caster around up your ass. Whoever the fuck did that can fucking shove it up their ass.
It's very rare it comes down to just one round he needs his team to win. This is when you get to cook up something special. But the opening is
never mind. I found a
very similar to other rounds. Jonah P in B main.
So you will watch it?
And early Utah will push away. Just the slow orb invested.
This is a fake though. NRG put their pressure on B, hope to draw some rotates and run back towards A.
Yeah,
but G2 haven't budged by that
You
whatsoever.
can just fucking imagine me.
G2
In your schizophrenic head, you can just imagine my voice.
In this half.
And Jaw's always in mid. He's never really in a position to fight up A main.
And potentially even to rip a quick flank if NRG were to overcommit into the mid space.
Please try. I'm telling you right now.
Sage wall goes
I
up B main.
might die.
NRG are going to come back in.
If I died on stream, would you
no one there to actually break this just yet.
Right, C's, that'll solve this out.
Yeah. And Jogmo right up on the other side of it shows a shot too. To try and get NRG to spend more utility, although it might actually come at the cost of Alan. Double stun, and he'll teleport away. He is still alive, revealed, but hanging in there, even if by a thread. And NRG don't want any piece of this. They're back to mid.
They had the cypher camps. They know no one's walked into that space, but still, Jonah's in the close corner.
Jonah P has been the problem, and it's a first kill from Trent in top mid. 40 seconds to force OT, and it's Som through the smoke, stunned
shit.
by the tripwire. This is G2's round through and through. With 30 seconds left, NRG are stranded in mid. Where do you go? Where do you find some salvation? It is not in the face of Baby Bay. He has had an unreal map.
Oh shit.
Taken down at the final moment. But it will still...
Let's go.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it.
Child?
You can do it. You can do it. I believe in you. What happens when they ask you, CMV, where were you map 3?
If he thinks that I'm ever doing that.
They're gonna ask you one day.
They're gonna ask me. You know what I'm gonna say?
What?
I don't give a shit about map 3. Particularly if G2 win. If G2 win map 3, you've all wasted your lives.
Why?